Hello everyone, and a very good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. Thank you for joining us for our final show of the day here on Crafters TV. It's a masterclass, and today we're looking at all things Christmassy. Plus, well, what we're going to do actually over the course of the next 3 hours, an hour of masterclass, then we'll have our final hour with Sharon from Dawn Bibby Creations, and the final hour of masterclass. So we're here till 9 o'clock, so lots to look forward to, lots to stick around for, and lots to be excited about today as well. On the website, I'm sure you know by now, but if you don't, we do have our 1p section where basically you can buy yourself an item and get a second item for a penny. You'll see that on the home page as you click into it, so make sure you have a look at that. Also, great news, the hottest seller of the day, our A3 cardstock, multi-purpose cardstock is here. It is on the website. You've been buying it in your hundreds, so that is there, something certainly to check out on the website. And also, whilst you're on the website, you can find out more about the Riddle Master. The Riddle Master, who is the riddle master. He's been setting these riddles over the course of the last few days, and basically if you can solve his riddle, you type it into our search bar on the website. If you've got it right, it will come up with a question mark, and by the question mark you will see an item which has been heavily discounted, and today's is absolutely brilliant. I'll recap on the last 2 days in just a bit, but today's riddle, in case you haven't heard it, is: I usually hold books, but you crafty folk will know I'm great for organising your paper and card collections as it grows. What am I? That is the riddle today. If you don't know what it is, if you can't be bothered to work it out, loads of you have already put the answer in the comments. So just check the comments out and we'll chat more about that a little bit later on. I will give you a whistle-stop tour as to what is on the show in just a few moments' time. But we must say hello to the lovely lady, the other side of the studio, who joins me for this hour and the final hour of the 3. It's the one and only, the fish, Debbie McGiggles. How are you?
Ah, hello, lovely. I think we need to challenge you to a different personation to do the riddle next time.
Yeah.
Yes. So put your thinking cap on. That'd be nice, because you're just going into Brucey mode.
I can't help it because it rhymes.
How are you? You all right?
I'm very well, actually.
Good.
The day's flown over today, isn't it?
It has gone really quick. We were just saying the breaks have gone even quicker. Like, back on air. Ooh.
Yeah, but we're recharged and we're ready to go. What have you got coming up? What are you going to be showing us?
Yeah, I've got some of the tags. I love these. We've still got a few in stock, so you can grab them while you can. What I love about them, they are character front and back ones. These are great, especially for the kids as well. They could be making all their own tags for their Christmas presents, for their gift boxes, for their teachers, but you also could be making beautiful cards with them on. I love this design, having like this secret pocket, and you could make that longer, Ben. I'm going to show you how you can make them different sizes, but you can actually make bookmarks with them as well, not just tags. So like this one, for instance, that could be then used in one of your children's bookmarks.
Oh,
so
yeah,
really great. And then they have the back on them as well, which are so super cute. So different designs. Another one there with that nutcracker, looks absolutely beautiful. And then I'm just going to show the Santa. I love this card. I just think this is brilliant. Look at this. Santa going up the chimney and coming down. I mean, such a great design. And obviously for your gift boxes to pop them onto, having that sentiment on there and having that front and back. So yeah, they're really lovely. And I think there's something there for everybody.
Absolutely, we'll be looking at those very shortly. A few hellos before we do a whistle stop
Cafe?
tour, is what I was trying to say, of the show. Rebecca Elliott says, good afternoon from South Carolina. Paper Crafting with Rebecca says, hello from Staunton, Virginia. Hello to Alicia, who says, good afternoon and greetings from Arkansas. It's back to school week starting Monday. Enjoy this weekend, everyone, and happy school year. That's early, isn't it? Ours have still got about another 2 weeks off here in the UK. 2.5 weeks, is it, Johnny? Something like that. Pammy says, hello, hello, hello. Again, Debbie, Ben, Sharon, and crew. Hello, hello, hello. Hi to Colorado Bird Nerd. Oh, no, sorry. Yes, Colorado Bird Nerd. Hello from the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. Hello, Colorado Bird Nerd. I love that name. Mary Pat joins us. Hello. Sarah Brown says, hello, my crafty friends, Debbie and Ben and all the gang. 3 a.m. in Australia. We appreciate your company. Hopefully we don't send you to sleep. Deb says, hello from Ohio. Suzette Suze joins us from Prince Edward Island. Katie's in saying, hey, everyone. Hello to Linda from South Dakota, who says it's 12:02 p.m. here. Oh, yes, that'd be right, wouldn't it? Yes. Lisa says, hello, all from Minnesota. Jane says, Ohio, in the house. Go Bucks. Go Bucks. 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 Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, isn't it? I don't know what that means. But go Bucks. And Alistair's in. Ben, I thought you were the hottest seller of the day, says. Oh, yes, you said the nicest things. I mean, this is the hot one right there. Tracy Rodney joined us from Surrey. Kathy Graves joins us from North Carolina. Oh, and Colorado Bird Nerd, it's your first time checking in. Well, welcome. Also, hi to Suzanne McGuire from Michigan, Barbara Rostovsky from Indiana, and Charlene Martin from Alaska. Right. So, let's get going and see what is on the show. All in pictures. Here comes. Here comes. Your big scene creator card dies. 10% saving, 70% saving on these, not 10, 70%. I think 10, 70% saving here. These are phenomenal. They are incredible. We'll look at those in more detail a little bit later on, but you've got jingly bells, winter stags, and cosy fireplaces, all sorts there. £20 platinum, 23.20 is brilliant. You've then got your message reveal dies. These again are absolutely brilliant, particularly for people who you never know what to get for Christmas. You end up buying them a gift card, never know where to put it. You can whack them in one of these. You've got a cracker, present, and a stocking within that collection. Once again, the price is absolutely redonkulous. 70% off. You want it? You got it. £12, $14 platinum price. Should be 50 quid, $60. Amazing. Next up, big scene creator card selection. 4 elements here. This one, oh, no, hang on a minute. That's the wrong way round, isn't it? Oh, no, that's right. Is that right? $6.40.
Wow. Is this a cartload?
£6.40. What? Well,
Wow.
doing it. Yeah, you get those 4 elements there, which is just unbelievable. So you've got the church scene and the butterfly scene. And then the cute little characters we showed you a few moments ago. Is that right and all? 60% off, £14.80 or $19.20. I mean, these are unbelievable. It is Debbie like a cartload, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What day is it today? Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. It's
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday! £14.80 platinum, $19.20 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're platinum. Next, we've got these gorgeous floral frames. These again smashed down in price for you from $64 to $74. Sorry, $64.74 down to £20 or $23.20 if you're platinum. That's a 60% saving. These prices are phenomenal. 'Twas the night. You've got the selection here which contains dies, stamps, embellishments. Another huge saving on that one, 65% saving, so that's £32, $40. And then the watercolour Christmas selection that you saw this morning, £20.40 or $26.40 platinum, and another 60% saving. I think I'm right in saying there that if you're platinum, pretty much everything there was under £40. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is why you need to be jumping in and shopping till you are dropping right now. Hi to Meet Stevens, who's joined us from Dublin. Trisha's joined us from Georgia. Karen Knight from Alabama. And Mary Reno says, hello everyone from Maine. Wow, I tell you what, this is unbelievable. Under £40 masterclass pretty much. What a show for a Friday. You want a Friday night party? This is where the party is at. Let's party! Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. That was a good party, wasn't it?
That was.
It's good.
I'll come again.
What?
I'll come again.
Well, there we are. Let us know what you're up to this Friday, actually. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you're shopping for. Then tell me, by the way, if you bought this, because so many of you have. Has anyone bought more than 11? I think that was the record that we had earlier on. But these front and back character gift tags are just brilliant. With each of the characters, you get a die, you get the front and back stamps and some sentiments to go with them. And as Debbie was talking about, and I'm sure we'll show you over the course of the show, that you can make these kind of any length that you want. So if you want to make them as a bookmark, you can do. If you want to create them as little characters, you can do. If you want to create them as tags, you can do. There's so many different things that you can do. But who are you going to get? Well, you're going to get your snowman. Baby, it's cold outside. Snow much fun. And, oh, there is Snow One Like You. Then you've got the Penguin. Penguin the Penguin. Happy Christmas, warm winter wishes, and walking in a winter wonderland. Then you've got your little angel. Now there's an angel and I'm sure there's a fairy in this collection as well. So Christmas blessings. Rejoice in the wonder of the season and peace and joy. Then you've got your gingerbread man. He's happy chappy, and the old gingerbread man. Gingerbread kisses and holiday wishes. Have a sweet Christmas and holiday treats just for you. Then you've got your little nutcracker. You've got glad tidings, deck the halls, and wishing you all the joys this season. I mean, another great addition if you have got the nutcracker box. There he is, the main man himself. Ho, 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 Father Christmas, Merry Christmas. You do get ho, 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 and Santa Claus is coming to town. Then you've got Craig Elf. I think he looks like Craig. The time, because he's got an elf jumper, hasn't he? Remember when he came to work dressed as an elf? You're on the nice list. Have your set elf a merry little Christmas and sending Christmas cheer. And then lastly in this collection, yes, is the Christmas fairy. May your Christmas sparkle have a fairy Merry Christmas and believe in the magic at Christmas. That is brilliant. Do you know what as well? If you're looking for really fun, cutesy Christmas stamps and dies, you're not going to go too far wrong at all with those. And particularly if you're looking for cute characters to maybe use on cards that the kids want to make this year as well, I think that is a brilliant, brilliant price and a great collection to go for. All the little ones in your family will certainly want to be crafting with those. And again, this collection obviously works great with all the stamps and dies together, but I can think of lots of different ways that you use these outside of just using them as gift tags and bookmarks. There's plenty of different ways to use these characters, isn't there?
Absolutely, in so many different ways. And what I love about them, you have just got those really cute stamps. If you just want to stamp and not put them into bookmarks, and you don't want to put them into, they can hang. You might have like a Christmas window as a die, and you might want to just put your Santa having a look out the window, or his back towards, so it's looking it through the Christmas house and with the Christmas tree. Lots of different things that you can use them for, which I love. You might want to stamp them onto your Christmas crackers or your background papers, which will look really super cute, whichever you do. Now what I love about them, every single set is the same, where they have their front and their back, and like Ben showed you the sentiments. What I also love about it, this tag die is brilliant, because if I take it off, on the bottom end, so you've got cutting detail that runs from here all the way round and it stops here. It means you can make it whatever size you want. So if you want something really long, you just put a longer piece of card in. Now the other thing to remember, I'm going to use my stamps to stamp, or my stamping platform to stamp down. Now with your stamping platform, when you go to put these onto here, you would stamp them out just like so, and then you would cut them out. But what I want you to do is be mindful of the tag at the top. So when you're putting them onto your card, remember to bring them down and then just test it to see that you can fit that little tag at the top. So don't put them right up, otherwise you won't get them in. So we're going to do the same with both. So let's bring them down. So just making sure that I'm not worried if I haven't put them at the same place. Oh, they're stuck to the magnet. We're just going to put that a bit higher in line with that one. And we're just going to make sure we've done that straight. The die itself is going to make sure that they match up evenly, and then we're just going to pop our magnets back onto there, pop one at the top and one on that top one, and then we can stamp them out. Now I'm going to be using our tri-blend markers, so I'm bringing in our Noir Black alcohol proof ink. So the alcohol proof does exactly that. It means when you use it with your alcohol pens, it's not going to bleed, it's not going to smudge, it's not going to move it at all, because it's perfectly working in conjunction with our alcohol pens. So just going to stamp those down. Just like so. Oh, we've missed a bit there. I'm not worried about that though, Ben, because
you did that on purpose.
I did, yeah, of course.
Demonstrate the amazing
We're just going to
platform.
go back in, pop some ink on there, and then we can push that down and ink that side. Just like so. Oh, Mrs. Foot as well. Look, I'm not doing very well, am I? There we go. We've got a complete image. And I love that. 3 times we stamped that down and we still got that ink in the right place, which is what your stamping platforms are great for. Now, you might be thinking, why have I just not stamped onto the back? Because you can actually do that. But when you're colouring in, Ben, I'm just going to bring in my scrap piece of card that I had earlier. When you're colouring, the nature of your pens is to bleed through the back, so you would see them. So what I would say is make sure you just do 2 of them, and you're going to be able to just get a beautiful cut. So let me just colour it in, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do.
Okay. Hi to Melanie D, says watching the show. I'm working on Christmas cards. Suzanne Dawn says missed both previous shows today, but I'm here now. Well, that's the main thing.
Absolutely.
Shadia's with us.
Shadia.
Shadia. I just always know her as Shadia. And your Al's been watching all the shows today. I don't understand. He's watching again. I don't understand this message.
He's working from home. That's what it is.
He's not doing much working, is he?
No, he's not.
Is there a festive plum sentiment? He says.
Well, he's saying that because of Ben, Joe yesterday. Joe was talking about his plums.
Right.
Yeah. So let's say no more. Yeah, he said he was, I don't know, they were purple plums apparently he's talking about. you know us at Crafters TV, we overshare.
What other colour plums do you get there? There aren't plums always.
Oh, we talked about all sorts yesterday, plums and ducks and yeah, all sorts of things. We laughed lots yesterday. It was a very funny show.
Plums. It's a funny word, that, isn't it?
It is a funny word, yeah. It's a very funny word. See, you've only got to say it and it makes you laugh. Oh, trust Down to bring that up again. Oh, trust
Ow! You and your plums, seriously.
Did you just say you and your plums?
He's messaging saying, no, I meant sugar plum fairies. Yeah, sure you did. Exactly what you meant when you said, are there any festive plums? Colorado Bird Nerd is in again. That's my new favourite name, along with Laughing Gravy, or Mandy Doodle Hands. I haven't Mandy Doodle Hands in a while. Thanks, I recently retired, says Colorado Bird Nerd, and I love to make cards. I'm looking for some new inspiration. Well, you've come to the right place. And Michelle Knits For You says, hey, Ben, we will shop until our bank accounts are empty. Then we will come and live with you because we have no money. Well, you have to be quick because I'd only have space for probably 3 or 4 of you. Well, that makes my house sound big. Maybe 1 or 2 of you in my house. So first come, first served on that one when your bank accounts are empty. Just let me know.
Right, so the other thing I want to do as well, now I'm going to do it afterwards actually. Let's die cut this first. And then let's grab my mini again. Pop that one on.
Apparently yesterday the chat was about purple ornamental plums.
Yes, it was.
And Pammy says, lol, Al just trying to stir the pot.
I know, he's terrible. They're knowing him now and knowing what he does.
They do have white plums though, says Pammy. I don't know who does.
I didn't know.
They do.
Oh, they do.
White plums.
Didn't even know
Google it,
plums.
Pammy says.
Oh, we Googled too much yesterday. I Googled a bald owl yesterday.
A bald owl?
Oh, it was awful. Yeah. A naked owl, they call it. A naked owl.
With no feathers?
With no feathers.
They have long legs, don't they?
I mean, it will make you laugh. It's very funny. And it is real.
I know. Oh, hang on. I'll have to have a look then. Because the thing is, I've seen the videos, or not videos, but pictures of owls with their skirts lifted up. Do you know what I mean? So you can see their long legs. But I never knew that they had, what are they called? Bald owls?
Naked owl.
Bald owls.
Oh my God! I know.
What the heck? Oh, I don't like that.
I know, they're awful, aren't they?
That's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Yeah, but that's not real, is it?
You know, and then I Googled it and it said, are bald owls or naked owls real? And it said, yes, there has been naked owls. Which just shows you how they sort of look. So, yeah, don't Google are you Googling white plums now? I've never seen
They're yellow, not white?
Mm. Right, all I'm doing, and I didn't want to do that just now, and I've done it because I'm listening to you lot in the gallery. But what I wanted to do is cut this inside out as well. So if you get a craft knife, all I'm going to do is cut around his bits here, just up to that point. Well, that's what happened yesterday, because Joe was saying, I don't mean, have you seen Al naked?
Let's not go there.
I was like, I haven't, it was in the dark. I can't do it because I've got a plaster on my thumb and I can't hold it with the plaster. So, right, you know what I'm doing though, going round all of his hands there, and then what I've done is just put a bit of glue on, and then what I've got here, Ben, is I've just got some fake snow.
Yeah.
So we've got some little faux snow here.
We've got some faux snow on the show,
I know, that's why I was using it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to sprinkle that on top of our tacky glue. Like so, and then that gives our Santa his hairy beard and his
I'm sorry.
I'm going to bring this one in. I didn't do it on his beard, this one. Let's pop this back in.
Faux snow at the bottom of the screen. Faux show, faux snow, bottom of the screen. Two pack of faux snow from the Frosty and Bright collection. Are you going to put some faux snow on his back of his head?
Yeah, I should do on both actually. I've just switched it over because it's dry. I'm going to put them together and then we'll put some faux snow on. But the reason I cut round those pieces, look, just his hands there, because if you put your piece of card underneath, then it looks like he's hanging over the top, so it just gives it a completely different effect.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter that that's showing on the back there because that's going to be covered up. So I am just going to use a bit of our tacky glue. And then we're going to pop that underneath his hands. And then I'm using wet glue so we can manoeuvre that about a little bit before it dries. So just like so, and then we're going to turn that round and then we can attach all of that. So I'm just going in with my little intricate bottle.
The comments tonight, seriously.
Sorry?
I said the comments tonight, seriously.
Are they on form tonight?
Well, you know, they say that we lead people off, off track. Anne says there are green plums.
Oh.
Heather says...
Have they gone mouldy? Have they gone mouldy?
Oh, my plums are a bit green. You do. You need to put your plums out in the sun a bit longer.
Oh, do they go green?
No, if they're green, they're not.
They're not right.
You want them purple, don't you? Who wants a pair? Who wants a pair of green plums? I tune in. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Who wants a few?
Who wants a pair of green plums?
I meant to pun it. No,
You don't want a pair of green plums, Ben.
I knew that this was going to be potentially... Oh, yes, thank you, Johnny. This is Al's fault because we were fine. At 6:20, everything was professional, and then his comment has started the shambles that has been the last 7 minutes. So please, when you go home, can you tell your partner to tell him he's banned from commenting?
I do keep telling him that. Keep off.
Oh, my.
Right, so I'm just going to tape this to the front. And all I've got here, Ben, I've got myself a little goodie bag. So nice little gift bag. And I'll pop those. And then we're...
I got a proper sweat on
Is
over
Sarah
here.
still with us? She's with us from wake up call right through to the end of the night, honestly. Wow.
That is a committed viewer, isn't it?
Viewer, absolutely. So all we're going to do, we're going to tie our little Santa to our gift bag.
Yeah. Dear, oh dear. That half hour's gone quickly, I'll tell you that much.
Does the gallery get them before us?
What comments? So the gallery can obviously see all the comments. I get a selection of the best ones.
Okay.
Or the most questionable ones, as this evening is proving. Mission accomplished. Got Debbie to giggle, says Pammy. Alicia says, "OMG, Ben is blushing." And Alicia also saying, "Oh no, not mouldy plums."
Yeah, you don't want mouldy plums, do you?
No. Melanie D says it's hard to colour in lines or in the lines when you are all cracking me up. Maybe just put your pen down for a minute. It's probably the best.
Right, so we're just
thing
going
to
to
do.
pop a little bow over the top there. And then we've got our beautiful, so if I just... beautiful little bag. There we go. And front and back. Very cute.
Could probably get some plums in there.
I think you would fit some plums in there. You better get more of the pear in there as well. What you read, you're laughing.
Right. Christmas front and back character selection. 48 elements in total. Should be £48 or $64. £14.80 tonight if you're platinum. $19.20. Massive saving here. It's a 60% saving. You're going to get dies and stamp sentiments with your snowman. You've got your penguin. Hello. You've also got the cute little angel. Then you've got the gingerbread man. Then you've got the nutcracker. Father Christmas. Craig Elf. And the little sugar plum fairy. Yeah, of course, as well. There we go. Sarah Brown says, Ben, the talk tonight's keeping me awake with the giggles. No chance of falling asleep. Colorado Bird Nerd says, I've just put the faux snow in my car. It will make me laugh every time I use it, remembering this day. It's usually more professional than... No, it's not. Who am I kidding? Glad you're enjoying the show. Lots of you loving the last demo. So cute, Debbie, says Miriam. Very cute, Debbie, says Pammy. And Anita Vasquez says, that is a great way to dress up a brown paper bag. Next, let's have a look. Big scene creator cards. If you do want to make a big scene when it comes to crafting, this is certainly the way to go because, I mean, basically does exactly what it says on the screen right here. Creates for you a big scene. One pass wonders these. Whack these through your die cutting machine, whack these through your Gemini, you have got yourself a beautiful card front. Boom, done, no problem at all. Of course, so many different ways that you can use these, but in their simplest form, I suppose, you've got your front of your card there, ink them up just a little bit, whack on a sentiment, little embellishment maybe, done. Absolutely perfect, no problem at all. You've got your inside detail frame, your outside frame there as well, so if you want to cut these away as panels you can do. Great for making things like your shaker cards and all that kind of thing. Again, just sort of cut into black and popped onto a background. I think these would look really nice, but they're really, really versatile. And the whole point is, one pass through your machine, you get this. You know, there's no faffing about with these. Quick, easy makes that look the absolute business. That one is your Christ is Born. Then you've got Deck the Halls, which is that really cute, cozy fireplace scene. Next up is the beautiful winter stags. So again, how stunning is that? And of course, you know, you can cut out individual elements once again, layer these up should you want to do that. Paper piecing, of course. Again, certain elements of these I think would look really beautifully done, like that Christmas angel, for example, blowing a trumpet. And then you've got the jingle bells in there as well. 10 elements in total, £20 is ridiculous when you consider the size of these and consider how popular these are. I would say creator cards are some of the most popular die ranges that we do, and those without doubt, you can see the price, it should be £85, $100. That is ridiculous. Pick these up tonight, take them off our hands. Next to show you are these floral frames, and these are super cute as well because what you've got here is a selection of beautiful stamps and dies as well. If you just want to stamp out the images and colour those in and use them as is, you can do. You've got a selection of beautiful sentiments with those too. However, you do get a die included as well, so you've got the opportunity there to create that aperture again, you know, to pop in a sentiment if you wanted. Maybe you did want to use that and pop in a beautiful picture, use it as a you know, a picture frame, make it into a shaker. There's lots of different ways again to be able to use these. £20, $23 is the price. Again, absolutely ridiculous. You've got your Merrily on High, which is those gorgeous bells. You've got I don't think I've seen that one before, have I? I suppose I must have done. The Christmas Fun, which is that gorgeous rocking horse, the little train and the holly. There's the die to be able to cut that frame out. Then you've got the Sending Glad Tidings. That's rather cute, isn't it? Got Glad Tidings and Deck the Halls as your sentiments. And then lastly is your gorgeous robin there, which is Happy Christmas Wishes. £20 or $23.20 is the deal on that collection. And again, was £65, was $75. That is the price today. Amelia says, cute bag. Mary Rena says, such a cute bag, Debbie. And Mary Pat 1000 says, I totally missed everything said as my son came into the room and I turned the sound off to listen to him, but saw Ben's red face and had to share. We both laughed with you, Ben. Well, good news. It's another warm evening here in the studio. It gets progressively hotter, so that hence the reason why I'm a little bit red-faced, but also 23 degrees. But yes, we're having a lot of fun as well with all of the laughing.
Would you like my fan, Ben?
Oh, I have. Yeah, I have got a fan down there, but it's one of those. It's a rubbish one. I'll show you it.
It is a little pathetic, isn't it?
I mean, to be honest, I'd be better off asking Sharon to come in and stand next to me and just go. Shall I plug it in and just see?
It does help, and if you put it below, it does make it cooler around your legs.
Oh, that is. I mean, that's garbage, isn't it?
Is it on the fan? It's different.
Fan. On, and that's on high blast. High blast. Oh, hang on, wait there. Oh, it's gone hot now. It's got a
It
heater.
does make it quite cool when if you just put it next to your legs, then you can feel sort of a coolness circulating.
It's not. Listen, can you hear how rubbish that is? Listen to that.
Oh, that's really loud.
It's like Jan's heat tool. Well, listen, I'll cool off with this over here, and you're going to show us some demos with this lovely
I
collection,
will,
aren't you?
absolutely. Yes, I'm going to be using the Send In Festive Wishes. These are a little bit different, these stamps. Amazing price today, so absolutely incredible. What I love about these is you can just use them as a stamp if you want, but they create this nice little aperture, which is just that little bit different. So I've put it on my stamping platform. I'm just going to pop all my legs in and pick that stamp up. Now I want a bit of a finer ink, a lighter ink. So instead of going for the Nor Black, I'm going for my Flagstone, which is like a sort of grey colour. Now I'm just going to ink up all of that detail right across, and then I'm just going to turn it round because I always feel like you have different pressure across your hand when you're popping them across. And then let's turn that round and stamp that down. Now with your stamping platform, make sure all your feet are in, and then always press down the middle with your cross, and then you can walk your fingers around all the image. Now the reason I do that is because if I missed any, like here, if I was then to go back in and press it like that, it might wiggle it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I always just go in with that same, on the same spot each time. So I'm just going to go in and ink that piece up. Again, I'm pressing in the middle, then go into there. Just to press down, then I know that I get that beautiful design. Right, so let's pop that to the side. And then what we're going to do, we're going to give it a bit of a colour.
It's quite a nice little scene on its own, isn't it, without using the dye?
Scene, absolutely. And actually what you could just do is, I've already stamped one out, but you could just stamp your sentiment in the middle there.
That looks great.
And it would look beautiful, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Right, now you see the colour I'm doing there. I'm doing it sort of a jade green. Let me pop my ink pad colour on. So I'm actually using my jade green blend and my jade green, green turquoise blend. I was reading it the same, thinking it's not the same. Now, there's something I love to do is a monochrome effect, where you colour in one colour. So I'm going to use my lightest colour to start with, and we're going to do that sort of near the roof of the house, like the tops of the roof. So just coming across, doing it quite quickly. I love that we can lay down a real lot of colour in a very quick time. Going to bring that down a little bit more. And just getting this done quite nicely. Oh, and this one. So you can see with that 3-colour blend just how quick we can go in and get those colours done.
Yeah.
So again, just coming around the houses, around the rooftops, where you think that shading will be. You'll take a little bit more time to do this, but it does show how quickly you can get that shaded in. last one here.
And must say happy birthday to Sharon Horn, who's just joined us, saying, hi all, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Sharon.
Happy birthday.
George and Johnny wishing you happy birthday as well. She says, I thought I'd pop by and see what I can treat myself to. What do you reckon, guys?
Oh, I think there's quite a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Cardstock to start with.
Oh yeah, get this. What, the new multi-purpose card, A3 size, so big it nearly fills up the box. Look at that. 10.39 or 11.96 if you're platinum. That's a good buy today. We like that. The creator card dies, they're pretty nice. I mean, this is a lovely collection as well. You've got a bit of birthday money, Sharon. You've got lots to choose from tonight. Got some lovely cardstock, Sarah's signature Country Lane, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. We've got all of the Dawn Bibby stuff coming up in 20 minutes time as well. Have a little look, shop the show, shop the day. Absolutely. By the way, if you didn't know the answer as well to the riddle today, that's now been posted on socials for you as well. It's there. So we'll recap on that later. Talking of riddles, Gwen Terry's just messaged, hey Mr. Riddler Benjamin, do you want a riddle?
Oh yes, we love a riddle.
I don't know if I'm all riddled out to be honest, but no, go on. No, go on, send it. Send it through. See if you can beat me, the riddle master. Suzanne Dawn says, Debbie, you've missed a house.
I've missed a house.
Oh yeah, you have.
Have I? Oh yeah, there.
Yeah.
I didn't
Thank
notice.
you. Suzanne, well done. You spotted the deliberate mistake. Congratulations.
Right, now with the trees, what we're going to do is, if I just bring this in, I'm going to do them like in a tiered section. So this will give like a different variation. Because, I'm going to go in with this one. Let's just add a little bit of different colour. So here, actually it's very similar. That one go with the darker colour. And this will just give us a really nice variation. I'm not going to colour the whole image in. I just want you to see how I was doing it. So then when I bring my fully coloured image in, because you're probably thinking, like, why are you just doing it all one colour? But I quite like the effect of all one colour and having that chrome that you can do it with. And then all I would do is bring in your ink pad. I got it with me? It was, no, I haven't got the right ink pad with me, but if I bring in the finished one, are you ready for this?
Oh, that looks brilliant.
Look how nice it looks, just in that one colour. So keep building up all your colours and then you get to this side. Now, I couldn't decide, when I did this one, I couldn't decide what colour to do. So I thought I'd go for a different colour to what I did my main image with. So you can see how a chrome, can't think.
Monochrome.
A monochrome card looks like. So what I have done, I've created an aperture and we're going to do like a diorama card. You know how I love a diorama card?
Yeah.
And then I've created it with my nesting dies just to pop this on. But the reason I've done the aperture is because I want to be able to see through it. So you only really need an aperture where it is, but this just neatens your card. So when we go to put this on the card, not only do I get that beautiful frame, when I do my die cutting, I'll be able to see through my card as well. So let's pop this on. Now all the die cuts they're made to fill that space. So you can see it works perfectly by placing that over the top. So really lovely. Now I'm going to take a piece of low-tack tape. We're going to just pop that into place, making sure that we've got that in the right place. So happy with that. Pop that in there. I don't mind it sticking to the inside because it's not going to take away, that's going to be took away, that's just the waste. And then we're just going to offer it into the mouth of our Gemini and let that go through. So using my Gemini Junior plates, which means it'll only take about 8 seconds to go through. So nice and quick, and then we can get on with our card. That's going to take out that beautiful aperture and leave that amazing looking sort of through the image.
Yeah.
Let's pop those to the side. So now when we put this onto here, you can see straight through it, but we get that whole effect. So I'm just going to pop my sides on. I've got 2 sides here.
Okay.
So let's just stick those ones into place.
Lots of love for your colours here coming through.
And try it with all your colours.
Yeah.
If you've got red and you love red, try doing a red one. I've got a blue one to show you, which I did at home, so I'll show you the blue one in a minute. But if you've got whatever colours you want to do it in, try that monochrome look, because I think it's a really nice look to have. And then we're just going to pop our sides on.
Lots of chat about adding sparkle as well to this sort of card too.
Oh,
Get your
yeah,
sparkle pens out.
absolutely.
Never have
Shall
too much
shall we
glitz
add-
and sparkle.
Shall we add some faux snow as it on?
Faux show!
Faux snow.
Faux snow, faux show.
Faux snow.
May as well as it's on the show.
May as well.
On the rooftops.
It would be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Faux show.
And then we're going to pop that one on top. Just like so. So that will go all on the outside.
Uh-huh.
And then, yes, as we've got the faux snow,
Faux show.
just... so what I would say is, if you're using faux snow, make sure you go for your intricate little glue, your precision glue bottle.
Yes.
Because then you can just dab it around. So I can put it here on the rooftops. That's where your snow is going to fall.
That is on the show as well. The intricate glue bottles in the kit with the collal and your so you've got your tacky and your purpose, 2 bottles of each, and your fine tip glue applicators. Bottom of your screen coming up.
Right, so we've got all our rooftops, and then let's just add that around the bottom. So you can see we can just squeeze that glue wherever we want that snow to fall along there. Let's pop my pin back in. And then add that faux snow. Well, if, yes, I've already put the glue on, so we want to do that. So I've got a bit in here. And then let's just have a piece of card so it doesn't go everywhere. Oh, thrown it away. And then we're just going to sprinkle some of that all on those rooftops. This is, I have to say, this is the best faux snow
Faux show.
that we've had. It's a great, it really is.
What, the
amazing.
texture of it, is it?
Yeah, the texture, it's lovely. Can you believe it's plastic?
Is it really?
It's plastic, yep.
I did not know that.
Yep, made use of plastic, which is, yeah, absolutely amazing. You would never think that with the texture of it. Yeah.
And it just adds so much, doesn't it?
Yeah, it adds so much depth, and you've got that sort of texture as well. So when that dries, it looks really cool. So all we're going to do, we're going to take some of our cardstock. So our matching cardstock here for the back. Now, I didn't give you any measurements, so let me just give you the measurements. My actual card size is 9 1/4 by 5, and this piece is 5 by 11, and I've scored it at 1 inch and 2 inches, turned it round and scored at 1 and 2 inches. So this creates this part of the card, which will just sit onto the edge of the card here. So it will still get post flat because it will just fold across, and you can still put it into an envelope. So all I'm going to do is use these pieces at the side for my tape pen, like so, and on the opposite side, bring that down, and then we're going to add one piece onto the side there, and then the opposite one. Oh, we don't want that, we need to, oh, I forgot to stick that down. I thought I'd stuck that down, so let's just pop this one in. So using that, so this was one of our, I think it was either the winter solstice or the winter's tower. I can't remember which one it was, if I'm honest, but
yeah,
it's one of those. So let's pop that in the centre, and then we can pop this one onto the other side.
This is brilliant.
Like so.
So
and then
good.
we've just got our sentiment, and we're going to put that on the inside. And in fact, I'm going to use, let's use some foam pads. So just pop that inside, just like so. Just want to make sure I get that straight. And there we go. If I turn that round, that's our green one. And then if I bring this one in, I did it again in blue.
Oh,
I wasn't sure
cool.
which one I like the most, but I thought I'd show you two different ones, just doing it in that monochrome, one blue, one green.
I absolutely love that. And who'd have thought that just like the one colour would look so effective?
One colour pen blend, yes. So, yeah, well, the 3 colours in one pen family, yeah.
Really brilliant. Fran's in with us from Florida. Rosalind just says, after Debbie's craft along, I had to pull my patchwork dies out of my stash. They are perfect for that card.
Oh, yes! That's a brilliant
Great
I forgot
idea.
about the patchwork dies. I used to love them.
Loving the monochromatic look, says Mary Rena. Andrew says, I mixed some of the faux snow with glitter.
Oh, that's a good call.
Faux snow glitter. I love that idea. Miriam saying, so beautiful, Debbie. And just lots of you loving that. Suzanne Dawn saying that is so, so beautiful. If you want to go for that collection, quickly whiz through and show you again all of the different designs that you're going to get. So you've got that beautiful Sending Festive Wishes, which is that gorgeous scene that you've just seen, the scene that you've just seen. Then you've got this one here, which is Merrily on High. There's Glorious Bells. Each of them comes with their own die, which has been perfectly designed to cut the aperture, which will work around your stamped image. So it's very, very clever. That one's Christmas fun with the rocking horse and the presents. Then you're going to get the Sending Glad Tidings. I mean, you could have it that way or that way. It's entirely up to you. Glad Tidings and Deck the Halls. And then lastly in that collection is that gorgeous Robin, which is Happy Christmas Wishes. £20 platinum, $23.20 is the price for that full collection. Big, big saving on that. £20, $23.20. Have a look at the big scenes as well. Gwen's just sent her riddle through. I think I'm boring and I know the answer to this one straight off. I think it's a stinky riddle.
I won't know it. So.
Yeah, stinky.
Do it on me.
Why can't you pass gas in an Apple store? Is the riddle. I think I know it. Why can't you pass gas? In an Apple store. I think I know the answer.
Does it blow up the computers?
No. I think it's... No, I won't say, but I think I know what it is. Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Yeah, I reckon I have too, Johnny. Message me, let me know what you think it is, and I'll let you know if I agree. Yeah. Whilst we're looking at the big scene creator card dies, these are ridiculous value for money. These are £85, these are $100. You're picking these up for 20 quid if you platinum today, $23.20. And again, they do exactly what they say on the tin, on the screen, creating you a beautiful big scene for your card in one pass. I mean, they're absolutely incredible. Lovely Christmas scenes that you're getting. Yes, Johnny, that's what I thought. You're getting all of these beautiful scenes, so Christmas bells in there. This one's stunning. Again, if you've been loving the Christmas Maestro, if you love that nativity scene, you've got that beautiful Christ is Born traditional nativity scene with Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. Then you've got your Cozy Christmas. By the fireplace, looks absolutely beautiful. Again, whether you're just wanting to cut this out into your cardstock, colour it in, whack on a sentiment, away you go. You've got yourself a beautiful card. Looks like you've spent a lot of time crafting these, but you know straight away you're going to whack that through your die cutting machine to create that beautiful card. And then lastly in this collection is the beautiful Christmas Angel. Again, all of those, all 5 sets, 10 dies in total for £20 or $23.20 is a phenomenal buy this evening. Also, just to recap on another item that we brought you over the course of this hour, the cute Christmas characters. You're saving 60% here. These are fun. These are the kind of collections I think that you'll be working this Christmas with the kids on. It may well be, like, we've talked about, you take the characters out of the fact that they're, designed to work with gift tags, and you just stamp out some really cute Christmas scenes so the kids can colour them in and send them to their friends or their teachers this Christmas time. You're making nigh on the £30, $40 saving, more if you're platinum. It's a really great price today. So you've got Snow Much Fun, which is the snowman there with 3 relevant sentiments, let's just say, for each and every character that you get. Then you've got Warm Winter Wishes, which is the cute little penguin in his scarf and his hat. Then you've got the angel. You've also got the gingerbread man. He's got a right old cheeky face. Next up is the Nutcracker. Father Christmas, who was on the bag earlier on. Craig Elf. And then you have the Christmas Fairy. £14, $19, absolute steal of a deal. If you want to pick those up, if you've not already got them, I think you can pick up items individually, but obviously why would you want to do that when you can pick up that deal tonight at, well, it's next to nothing, isn't it, really? And then you're going to get, of course, your white multi-purpose card. It's in the A3 size. Basically, you guys have been asking about this for so long. I did not know we were launching this today. I don't think any of us did. It was thrown in at the last minute, and let me just tell you, this has been flying out of the door at a rate of knots today. So 30 sheets in the A3. 300 GSM, it's £10.39 today, $11.96. Stock up on it, because whilst we do have deep stocks currently, you know that the more people kind of latch onto this, realise that this is in stock, it will be disappearing out of the door at a rate of knots. So grab more than you think you will need, get it in your basket, get it checked out. I know Sharon, whose birthday it was today, says that she jumped in and bought that, so well done, and I know lots and lots of you have also bought that today. Hi to Natty, who's joined us from the Finger Lakes area of New York. Brenda Brenda Bibby Woods says, I know the riddle. Your answer matches mine and Johnny's. We'll find out the answer to the riddle after we've had a short break. Thank you to Debbie. You are coming back, aren't you, in an hour?
I'm coming back, yeah. It's a good job you reminded me, because I do tend to forget and just tend to think I'm going home.
Don't go home, because otherwise it'll just be me on my own.
Oh, I'll be back then, don't worry. See you later.
We will see Debbie very, very shortly indeed. In between times, thinking, well, hang on a minute, what's going on here? We've got Sharon from Dawn Bibby Creations joining us for another hour. Last chance to pick up some amazing deals. So that is on its way. In the meantime, if you've got items in your basket, make sure you get them checked out, and we will come back in just a few moments' time after this little break, which is going to introduce you to some of our, well, unsung heroes at Crafters TV.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those three people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
Hi, I'm Becky. I'm the soft craft expert for Crafters Companion. I've always crafted. I think because my parents worked at Shepperton Studios, I grew up at Shepperton. They were always working, so my holidays and my weekends and my evenings were spent at the studios, and I just sort of sit around with the other artists, and they'd give me a bit of clay to play with or some fabric. So I was always making things, and there were a couple of children around the same sort of age, and we just used to make clothes for our Cindy dolls. I'm flighty with my crafts. I want to try everything, so I go all out and I decide tomorrow I'm going to be doing candle making, and I buy all the stuff and I make candles, and then I lose interest and I move on to the next thing. I want to be able to have a little go at all sorts of crafts, and I've always been like that ever since I was a small child, so I think I can turn my hand and give anything a go. My crafty inspiration, I think a lot of that comes from the internet, looking online, being able to watch sort of artists producing bits and pieces, as well as sort of just general crafters. But a lot of my inspiration came from sort of my mum and my mum's friends, which were all sort of great designers and people that created all sorts of different things. The Crafters TV audience have been so kind to me. So when I first started, and I've not been here a huge amount of time, and I've done a little bit of presenting, I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made and when they've been inspired by the shows. I think that's great. My biggest achievement, I'm going to put it on social media. I said that I was more proud of this than I was when I had my children. It was when I won a Demo of the Week. I was just absolutely gobsmacked that I'd won Demo of the Week. I don't often win Demo of the Day, so to win Demo of the Week, I was really, really super excited. Oh God, I can't give you the gossip because I promised that I wouldn't give any of the gossip away, but it is great. Lots of us stay overnight in a house here, which is brilliant because we all get to know each other on a like real personal kind of level rather than just colleagues. So it's a really great atmosphere, and there's so much to learn from all of these people that I work with. So I feel really quite blessed to be part of this, and it is a happy family, I have to be honest.
Hello, welcome back to Crafters TV and welcome back to the lovely Sharon from Dawn Bibby Creations here for your final hour.
I am indeed.
Have you enjoyed today?
I have. I'm not quite sure what's been going on in here the last hour. I've had lots of laughter. I could hear Johnny laughing down the corridor as well.
It's all Debbie and her partner Al's fault, all the hilarity. Not us.
No.
Not Johnny or George or me. We never do anything like that. We are ever the professional George.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
By the way, very quickly, just before we get started, the stinky riddle that Gwen sent us. Why can't you pass gas? This is the kind of thing we've been dealing with. Why can't you pass gas in an Apple store? We think it's because, this is what we think here, me and Johnny, and also Brenda thinks the same, they don't have windows.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
But we'll throw that out there.
Got the answer or not?
No, I haven't got the answer. But it's got to be that. It's got to be, hasn't it? And also, by the way, in this show as well, we'll reveal what our riddle was today as well, so you can get that deal on whatever it was if you haven't worked it out yet. But let's have a look at some Christmas goodies. Now, we're at a warning here because we've already had items set out, haven't we? Mm-hmm,
we have.
So if you see something you like in this show, make sure you grab it because A, it could go, and B, it's your last chance to potentially see it close up and to ask Sharon any questions about it because she's going home in an hour.
I am. Well, I'm going back to the hotel.
Oh.
Not going home until tomorrow.
Well, you know.
But I won't be here.
No, she's not going to come back in. In an hour's time, you're not going to come back from the hotel to answer the question, are you?
No, I'm not.
No.
As much as I love it here.
Yeah. She's not going to do it.
No, sorry.
So, just ask the question now and get what you want now.
Or forever hold your peace.
Exactly right. She'll be back at the hotel, probably. Or
May have a little G&T.
has your hotel got a...
No, it hasn't actually. Never mind. It's got plenty of G&T.
That's all you need. Teapot.
I'll ask it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get cracking with the sets then. So these are all available individually for you. Rudolph, half of the stock has gone. So we've got lots of your traditional Christmas characters here in die form, haven't we?
Yes, so this is not a bundle, Ben. This is individuals today for you. This was our really popular Step into Christmas range. Which has got very traditional Christmas images that are going to stand the test of time. You know, Rudolph comes out every Christmas, doesn't he?
He does.
He is an iconic Christmas
character.
theme character. Yeah, absolutely. So with your Rudolph, you are getting a free forever download, which means when you get your goodies, you will have a code to go on to Dawn Bibby's website. You will then pop your code in at the checkout and you can print this as many times as you like.
Amazing.
There is absolutely no limit. You've got 4 cards right on there because that's 4 images, 2 different colorways. If you saw my demo in the last hour, we did him just in silver, so we didn't actually use the download, we just used him in silver. So he is very striking, but also all year round because you're going to use him on your woodland cards as well, which is a popular theme.
Half the stock gone, I think we said. £7 and a few pence, $9.59 if you want to go for Rudolph. Now, if you're getting Rudolph, you gotta go for the main man himself, haven't you?
Of course, and this is a really cheerful Santa. He's a nice big size as well, so you're getting your inner die and your outer die. We're going to use him on our first demo as well, Ben. You're getting lots of berries and the fern and the flowers on here as well, so you can make a nice little wreath scene with this one. He's just such a jolly Santa. You know, you can put glitter on his beard.
Faux snow.
Yes, absolutely. And we said he was very reminiscent of the
holidays
the
are coming.
That's
Holidays
the
are
one.
coming. I think, you know what, I've seen a lot of Santas over the sort of last month or so in various collections. I think he's the jolliest, happiest Santa I've seen.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
It looks like he's maybe had a mince pie and a sherry or two.
Yeah.
You've got 2 images on here as well, so you can make 2 cards out of your download there too.
Yeah. Half the stock, £7.19, $9.59. Now, we've also got this really cute kind of, family from yesteryear.
Yeah,
We did have a little girl called Matilda who's sold out.
She's gone, yes.
But we've still got the little boy called Jonathan.
We have. Now, here's a fun die because again, you've got your outer and your inner die to layer up, and then you can dress him with his hat and his scarf, make sure he's warm to go out carol singing or snowball fighting. You've got sentiments on this die set as well, which is it Sending Love?
Sending Love and Christmas Fun.
Lovely, is it?
Festive Fun.
Festive Fun, yeah.
Close.
He's got his little dog there as well,
yes.
which is cute.
What's the dog called?
I don't know.
Oh.
We haven't given him a name.
We haven't, no.
No, perhaps people could say. Do you know, I just walked in the green room and saw your bag and I thought it was a cat sat on the sofa. Just reminds me.
Did you
I
jump?
just did a quick, I was like, oh, I thought I was at home with a cat on the furniture. So your little dog here, you're going to use on other projects as well, so you're not just going to use him for Christmas.
Yeah.
And you've got 4 images there.
You have.
And 6 doggies.
Yeah. So crack on.
Yeah.
Half the stock gone. £7 again. $9. Really.
Presents on there as well.
Yeah.
So you're going to feed those into other Christmas cards too.
Absolutely right. Next up, Betty, who I think we had more stock of, but again, half the stock of Betty has gone. A lot of people loving the image of Betty here. A lot of talk about Bewitched and
Yes,
I Love Lucy.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Particularly when you see the free download, that just sort of like makes me think of those sort of films in the 1940s and 50s with the glamorous leading ladies.
Absolutely.
That's what
she is
she
very
reminds me of.
stylish,
Yeah,
Betty,
she is.
isn't she? She likes a cocktail.
Yeah.
So she's got her cocktail glass there. She's got mistletoe. Maybe she's waiting for Santa
Yes.
to have a little kiss under the
Whoa.
mistletoe. She's got a stocking there. You've got some baubles on here too. And we're going to have a look at Betty again in our second demo later on.
Absolutely brilliant. And once again, do you know what? I think potentially she's a character that you could use year round as well, not just necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great for party invites, that kind of thing,
Yes,
or birthday cards maybe.
Retro tea parties and that kind of vibe, isn't it? Yeah.
£7.19 again, $9.59. Half the stock of Betty has gone. Next up, if you're getting any of those, obviously you are going to get some sentiments with them, but you always need more sentiments, and that's where this collection comes in because, as you said, you've kind of got mix and match sentiments here.
You can mix and match, yeah, absolutely. So you've got season's greetings, Christmas wishes. So lots of things you can mix and match there. Merry Christmas as well. Of course, we've got Step Into Christmas as well. And also you've got those little finishing touches.
Yeah.
The little poinsettia there, the holly, the
snowflakes
as well. So you can make nice backgrounds with those as well as those finishing touches. And again, you know, you may just go for this. If you're a stamper, you may just go for this set. If you like to play around with your inks and stamp, but again, it's finishing touches across any of your Christmas cards.
£10.79, $14.39, worth popping into your basket if you're after some more sentiments this Christmas.
That's a really good price, platinum,
it
for an A5 stamp set. I hadn't noticed that before.
Talk about great price. This deal is phenomenal on your Step Into Christmas background paper pack. So, again, we talked about this, it's going to work perfectly with anything that you buy on the show today, but it's just like a quintessentially Christmas bundle, which is going to work with any Christmas collection, isn't it?
Absolutely. You've got snowflakes there, you've got poinsettias, you've got holly, you've got trees. Again, those timeless images that we use every Christmas. So you've got some more contemporary, modern colours in here. You've got the foiling as well, the exquisite foiling. We were talking earlier about, you use this on a card, that takes your card to the next level. If you're doing a craft fair, that's going to make your cards stand out if there's other cards.
What did you say? GG, isn't it?
It's a GG.
It's a GG.
It's a GG on the old price list, when you go into the high street stores. Absolutely. Look at that.
That gold and the red is beautiful,
really
isn't it?
Beautiful.
Real high-end appeal, that, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Snowflakes.
So pretty as well.
Yeah.
So pretty on those. You can add glitter onto those. You can add gems onto those. Really, really beautiful. I love that blue as well.
Yeah, it is.
Nice shade of blue and silver. And the trees here, again, perhaps a bit more fresh, a bit more modern on this design. So you have got something for everybody, more traditional there with your gold and green.
I think that's a stunning price. I've shown you 8 different designs there. You're going to get 3 of each of those to make you 24 sheets. And that price, platinum, is amazing. Should we have a look at some cards?
Can we just say as well, we're calling this paper, but it is 260.
It's 260, yeah.
So I am going to use this in the first demo actually as the card base so you can see the weight of it. So don't be thinking, oh, it's a paper. It is more, to me, it's more of a cardstock.
Absolutely right. Yeah. And you've got some finished cards there with a selection of what we've shown.
We have. So there's our Jolly Santa. So this is an 8x8 card, so you can see the size of him then. We've got glitter on his hat as well, using that background papers that Ben was just showing you there. You can do some home decor with this as well, cute. Ben. So this is a little photo frame. Yeah. Nice to have on your mantelpiece.
Look at his jolly face.
Isn't he? He's so jolly. Mixing up with some of your flower dyes there. This is a tag on a piece of wood. So again, you could do how many sleeps till Santa? You could use
128.
19 Fridays, isn't it?
That's what Johnny says.
Scary. So you could do sleeps till Santa, do your Christmas countdowns. We've got Betty here. Now she's been done totally different. So she's been coloured in with alcohol markers, but also all this detail on her dress to make it look like a floral dress. So this was what Ben was saying. She doesn't just have to be for Christmas. No. It can be for, if you're having a cocktail party, invites maybe. Maybe someone who likes to dress in retro fashions. That would make a good birthday card for them as well. Back to Santa with his presents there.
Love that.
We have Betty again. Beautiful card here that then steps out here. Again, using those papers from the background there, matting and layering Betty up. Here is Betty with Jonathan. We don't have Matilda anymore, I'm afraid.
She's ran off.
But a nice card for Mum, maybe. Mum and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Be a nice Mum card, or Grandma. Here,
this is clever.
I've done something completely different with Betty here. So I've cut her out of white card and then inked over the top for her dress, and I've just stenciled the background there, bringing in some of the holly from earlier as well. There's our Rudolph in his cut into colour, and he's been actually decoupaged up. So the background die has been cut plain, and then the inner die has been put on 3D foam. And this is wonderful as well. You could be making advent calendars, making little scenes there, canvases. So for home decor as well.
Scrapbook pages too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pop photos in there as well. Really beautiful kit.
Love it, and a great sort of selection of cards and projects there for you to kind of put into your mind, just the kind of thing you can be doing with all of these bits and pieces from all the collections. Oh yes, let's not forget about the Mousemas.
The cutie little mice.
Very quickly show you the little the miceys. So if you love the Christmas Story and you love mice, you are going to love this Mousemas Nativity, because it's literally the cutest thing ever. Let's show you all the dies that you're going to get. So Mary and Joseph Mouse, first of all, who I think are absolutely the cutest, with baby Jesus, as Sil said a little bit earlier on, which I think is brilliant. The concept here is just so much fun, isn't it?
You've got that nice star as well.
Yeah.
On this die set.
So you've got Mary and Joseph, then you've got the kings.
With their gifts of cheese.
The gifts of cheese. Or do they say brie, cheddar and Wensleydale? So that's your next set. And then the big bumper bundle also included are the extra characters, aren't they?
Yes. Now, we used this in the second show, if you watched earlier. And I did something completely different, just using the animals and created a field scene. So you can use these for different things as well. They don't just have to be Christmas. I think they'll go nice into your spring and Easter cards as well, those animals. Good for children's cards, if you've got, you know, children who love to go to farm parks and things. Again, scrapbooking. Perhaps you've been out for a day at the farm park and you want to do a scrapbook page. Those will come in handy.
Donkey, sheep, pig, cow, mouse shepherd, mouse, angel.
Didn't you call her something else earlier?
Angel mouse.
Angel mouse.
What did I call her earlier?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. It's been a long old day. And you've got your stable there, of course, as well.
Yep.
And you're going to get your cut into colour pack.
You certainly are.
24 sheets again, this isn't it?
It certainly is, yes. So everything you're going to show, you're going to get 3 times.
Yeah.
So different colourways again. Now, if you're new to these you just cut out the image that you want to die cut. Use your low tack tape, pop your low tack tape on, run it through your die cutting machine, and you will still get that debossed image onto your die cuts from Dawn's dies. So again, look how, you know, that's 5 cards there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because these are absolutely crammed. The same with your downloads that we just showed from the from the Step Into Christmas. They are rammed with images. Then we go on to the backgrounds. Nice kind of desert scene. You're going to use that for other things as well, I think. And then your starry sky.
Beautiful. So 3 sheets of each of those, 24 in total. And again, not really a paper pad. I'm sure it is. I'm just double checking.
Check on the front.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So card pack,
so
really.
we're calling it paper, but to me that is more of a card. You can hear it as you put it on the counter. It is a weight.
Have you got a few cards just to have a look at from the Mousemas?
Yes. Now these are cute. So you can make little storybooks with these as well. Get the children writing out the nativity story.
Cute.
Again, as we said, advent calendars, that kind of thing you could make with these. Just on a plain background, makes those characters pop out. Another kind of book one here, telling the story of the nativity. There we go. There's a donkey.
There's a donkey.
We love the donkey. We have stepper cards here with all the characters on, using the background papers. This was similar to the one I made in the first show, although I cut out the stable just in a brown cardstock to make it different. Vibrant colours on here. You know, the kings were very luxurious, weren't they, in their outfits? If you think back to nativity plays at school,
yes,
you know, the velvet outfits
they were.
Had.
Yeah.
So very vibrant colours. I absolutely adore this one. So Sarah's put these cute little like lights around. Yeah, there she is, flying in. So she's got these like little lights, and then
cute.
if we open it up,
that's great.
Isn't that beautiful? That is a showstopper card on your mantelpiece. You're going to give that to somebody special. Just show you a couple of other different things. Sarah's then done this one and made into an easel card. She's brought in the presents from Step Into Christmas
clever.
as well. So they will correspond between the 2 sets. Now this one's completely different. Cutting out the animals in coloured cardstock there. Adding a little bit of black pen onto the cow as well. A nice moonlit starry sky there
moonlit.
too. See what you did there? Yeah, well done, Ben. A little snow globe card there as
cute.
well, using some of our stamps that we've had across the 2 days.
Yeah.
And how about something completely different?
Oh, yeah.
A new baby card. So lots and lots of scope with these for non-Christmas as well as Christmas.
$35.99 is your platinum price, $47.99 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're a platinum member. If you head that away,
I will.
I will read a few comments whilst you traverse the studio. See you in a minute. Oh, mind the fan. Sorry, put that down there. And the phone charger and the wires. Health and safety. Sharon, love seeing your demos. Glad you're back on here, says Karen Lenton. Lovely Karen. Betty Gossel, hello Betty, says, I got my order today over my lunch. What did Betty order, do you reckon?
Did she order Betty?
Correct.
Woo!
Got to order Betty, haven't you? Got to have Betty.
That's fabulous.
Barbara says pretty papers, some lovely papers or card really that you're getting in the collections. And Betsy who got Betty. So Betty got Betty and Betsy got Betty. I'll use the Betty die on tags for all the sewn gifts I make. Betty is perfect for the gift tag on all of the waist aprons I make as gifts. I love that. Any more Betsies or Bettys or Bets who's got the Betty, let us know.
I just had an idea actually.
Yes.
Betty would look lovely cutting craft card as your tags for your handmade makes. That would look lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Send us a photo. Send us a photo, Betsy, of using Betty as a tag.
Betsy using Betty or Betty using Betty?
Is it Betsy who's using it as a tag?
Betsy and Betty have both got Betty, but Betty is using Betty as a tag. Betsy's using Betty as a tag. Betty is going to use Betty, I think, elsewhere in their craft.
Show us your Bettys.
Huh?
Just show us your Bettys. Sorry, that sounded a bit wrong, didn't it?
Show us your Bettys! We want to see your Bettys tonight. Wonderful sample cards, says Mary. Love the style of the manger in the set. Yes, absolutely. Right, we're not starting with Betty, I don't think, or are we? No, we're not.
No,
we're starting
we're going to go with Santa.
Santa, all right.
We are going to go with Santa.
Show us your
It's getting
Bettys.
late, can't you? Oh, dear me.
Dear, it's been a day.
So, this is one of the background cards that we were just talking about. So it's called a paper, but actually, look, it does stand up. It is a good weight.
Beautiful.
It's 260, we said. It will stand up to be your card base. So I have taken the red and the gold and folded in half to make my A5 size card. I've just taken some strips of gold as well, which I am going to pop just one along the bottom here, just to break up that pattern as we have that big space there. And across the top as well. So good for using up your scraps. We were talking about scraps earlier as well. So trim them down, just helps to break up that space and add another interest. So we're then going to trim that from the back. So top tip there, trim it from the back so you're not cutting into your card base. So just pop that off there and there. Also, Ben, we have a totally angel-free policy on all of the products. There is absolutely no stipulation on what you can and can't make. Basically, make what you like, because I know people like to know about the angel policies. I'm going to cut myself some frames. I think we may have a handful, Johnny, do we, of the oval frame?
Not sure that we do.
So I'm using a round frame.
Yeah.
So, of course, you will have lots of frame dies in your stash anyway. I'm going to cut these down, see if I can do this.
Oh, they've all gone.
Oh, they've gone. Oh, well done, folks. The frames, again, you know, I refer to the bread and butter of crafting.
Yeah.
Your frames, again, you know, you're going to use those all the time.
We have got those nesting frames that we had earlier on, which will be on the Shop the Day page if you want to pick those up. That would work for you.
Yeah. So I'm just going to run that through the Gemini now. So again, you know, when you've got your frame dies, they help to focus your focal point of your main image. So I think, you know, it's worth investing in some matting and layering dies. And also that's one of the common things we get asked about, matting and layering, because people find it hard to cut, you know, cut things and perhaps don't like measuring. I don't like measuring.
No.
But when you've got matting and layering dies, the work's done for you. You just run them through your machine. So I have then created my frame there. Let's just pop these bits out here. Dawn is bringing out some new frames in the autumn, so hopefully
next time you're here
we'll be able to bring those to you. Yeah, hopefully.
Marvellous. Did you say you had a date for when you're back or not?
I think it's September. I haven't got a definite date.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if you've heard my news, Ben. I'm actually. Oh, Johnny won't have heard this
Johnny's
either.
just gone. Oh.
Johnny, did you hear him? He was like, like this Dawson, wasn't he?
Well, like Scooby-Doo then.
So I'm actually bringing out my own range very soon. Yes. So I'm hoping to be able to bring that to you very soon too.
What is it going to be? Is there can you give us a sneaky?
It's very me. It's very me. It's primarily stamps stencils, some dies, and it's very folk art kind of.
Very what? Folk art?
Folk art,
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of a little bit Scandinavian feel. So
When's that coming out then?
I'm waiting to sort a date.
Oh,
So-
what? This year?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have the product.
Will
I
you
have
be-
the products. I'm
Oh,
playing
you got
with
it?
the products. Oh yes.
Are we going to have it on Crafters TV?
I'm hoping so.
Oh, exclusive news! This is exciting.
I know, it is very exciting. Very
Wow,
exciting.
has that come about just from sort of your collaboration with Dawn? And
Yep, from working with Dawn. Yep, so working under Dawn's umbrella. There's two of us in the design team who are bringing out a range, myself and Ellie. Am I allowed to say what it's called? To follow on social media?
Do it for me.
So my brand is called Crafty Duck.
Crafty Duck.
Crafty Duck Designs, yeah.
I love it.
So you can follow on social media. Also on Dawn Bibby Creations, we do, while we're talking about social media, we do daily lives on there. So you'll see lots of the design team, Dawn's on there as well. We have the Crafting with Dawn Bibby group as well, where
Yeah.
everybody can post their makes. We love to see what you create. So there's a whole host of education out there, which for me, you know, as an ex-teacher, it is all about the learning together, isn't it?
Course.
So there is a wealth out there. Also, in the Crafting with Dawn Bibby group, we have albums with all the ranges that we work on. So if you've bought the Step Into Christmas, if you've bought the gingerbread from yesterday, then you can go on there, look in the albums and find more inspiration. Because we show the samples on TV, but sometimes, you know, you want to go back and have a look at those.
Yeah.
So there are those albums in the Crafting with Dawn Bibby group for you as well.
That is amazing, and that's brilliant news. You must be proud as punch.
I am, yes.
You crafty duck, you.
Very exciting.
Oh, super excited
Very
then for the next
Very
time you're
exciting,
in.
busy time.
Yes.
I'm moving house as well.
Great news.
So it's all go. Right, so we've got our Santa. Now this is your download sheet. You get 2 images of your Santa on here. You're also getting holly, you're getting berries, you're getting flowers, you're getting the ferns. That's all coming on your die set of Santa. Now, when you print these out, you may think, oh, that doesn't look right, looks a little bit hazy. That's for you to line up your die on
Yeah,
there.
it's like a bleed line, isn't it?
Yeah, so once you've then popped that through your die cutter machine, you will
Yeah.
have that crisp outline.
Yeah.
And you'll have the debossed look as well. So what I've done is I've used the inner die here, which has given me this Santa image. So cut from here, that will give you that Santa image. And then you use your backing die to create your solid shape.
Okay.
And then he sits the right way around on top of there.
Perfect.
Okay. On this one, what I've done is I cut him out in white and then just inked over his face and his beard. And then I die cut him out again in red and then paper pieced his suit on him.
Yeah.
So that's another way of colouring him in. But you don't need to worry if because you're never going to run out of these. So initially we brought out the cut into colour packs, but now you've got the free download, you're never going to run out. So, but that's just another idea.
Yeah.
If you like your inks, you like to get inky, that's another way of doing that. So we are going to pop Santa on his base now.
Lots of love coming in for Crafty Duck Designs.
Ah,
Some
thank
catchy
you.
names, says Mary Pat. Gilmore says, Sharon, why Crafty Duck? It is cute.
Well, I actually have a pet duck. I have chickens and I did have 2 ducks, Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
We lost Mr. But we still have Mrs. Duck.
Ah.
So, yeah.
What's Mrs. Duck called?
She's called Catherine because we had William and Catherine, they were babies when Prince William got married.
Got
so-
you. Ah.
Yeah.
Crafty Catherine Duck.
Yeah. She thinks she's a human being. She's always coming in the house to me. Obviously in this hot weather we've got the conservatory door open all the time.
Has she got a duck flap?
No, she just comes in the door.
Oh, she just comes in the door if she
she
wants.
just walks in. So we've got our Santa there now. And then what I did from this sheet, because I haven't got my dies with me, I actually fussy cut those out just in the break, just to give me some extra little flowers to use. And then I know that the holly set has gone, but if you did get hold of that earlier, then this will just give you some inspiration too. Or you may have some other holly in your stash. So we're just going to layer these around here now. You can use your shaping tool, but also you can just use your fingers because you have got that debossing on there.
Yeah. I love this card. Very vintage.
Yes, and traditional colours as well. So we went silver in the last show. This one we've gone back to the traditional. You know, red, green, and gold is Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, your green of your Christmas tree, your red of your berries. It just screams Christmas, doesn't it? So we're just mixing this holly up here, just to create a little border around centre.
Sarah Brown's still watching in Australia. Says, I'm really enjoying the show. Thank you, Crafters TV.
Wow.
What time is it there now? Must be let us know. It must be stupid o'clock in the morning.
I was going to say they're ahead, aren't
They're
they,
ahead,
Australia?
Yeah. It must be, is it 4 a.m. maybe?
They always have New Year before us, don't they,
yes.
Australia?
Yeah. Nikki Plunkett. We're a friendly bunch on Crafting with Dawn Bibby, aren't we, ladies? Jenny Burleson, yes. We definitely are.
Ah, yes.
They're all in.
It's lovely because we actually started to do the lives in lockdown because obviously we were all at home, weren't we? And I used to sit in my conservatory and pop the camera on and make a few cards, and lots of the ladies through watching the lives that all the design team and Dawn have done have built, they say they've built up lifelong friendships now, you know, and we have Zoom calls together. It's lovely. It's a lovely community.
I think generally, you know, the craft community, our community, your community, you know, we're just a friendly bunch of people, aren't we, really?
Absolutely. Well, we're all here to share the love of crafting, aren't we? We all love crafting. We love to share ideas. I know there's a little bit of sort of banter that goes on in the group when we have product, you know, new launches, and people will sort of say, well, who's on the naughty step? And I'm having baked beans for tea this week because I've spent out again. But it's lovely, and it's very, very good crafting for your well-being and your mental health as well.
Here's a good one. Betsy says, what is a conservatory? You all mention these often.
Okay.
Have you got a conservatory? Yes, you have. You just missed it.
Yeah. So what would they call it in America then, I wonder? It's like an extension to your house.
Yeah, but
made of glass.
Glass, yeah.
And so it's like a living room, but it's an outside. I'm not explaining this very well. Can you explain?
But it's like they're normally like they're normally like hexagonal sort of shaped, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hexagon shaped, and it's like it's glass windows and a glass roof. It's like a big conservatory, but you have it attached to the side of your house. So you can go out there in the summertime. It's quite nice.
I guess. Well,
wintertime they get a bit colder, I would imagine. Don't
yes, they do. They do.
I don't know what else you would call them.
It's like a summer house, I guess, but attached
summer
to
house,
your
but
house.
attached to your house.
Yeah, it's actually attached to your house.
And Crafty Angie just saying, I don't think we did get an answer, but she said, hi Ben and Sharon, did we get any more details about getting the Regency collection? I didn't speak to you more about that, but probably the best thing is if Crafty Angie gets in touch with you on socials, right?
Yep, I will speak to the powers that be and see about that as well.
Crafty Duck on the old socials. Follow the Crafty Duck.
Yep. Or
Was
you
it
can
Crafty Duck Designs?
Crafty Duck Designs, yes.
Yeah.
Or you can join the Crafting with Dawn Bibby group and post any questions in there.
Yeah.
Also, lots of the regular ladies, if you're watching one of our lives and you post a question or you post in the group, lots of our regular ladies will answer questions as well.
Yeah. It's the same with our group, to be fair. Like, we will always try and answer the questions for you, but if we can't, the same with your group, there's always someone there who will know the answer.
Exactly.
If the guys, on the show don't, so.
That's right.
But yes.
So I'm just layering up. I've got some glitter card here with the berries. I cut some more berries in the bronze there as well. So we're just making a little wreath around Santa. And just to finish this off, we're going to give him some fluff again around his hat, like we did with Betty, and this will dry to a raised finish, so it will look like the fluff around his hat there. And his little bobble on his hat there, because we don't want Santa getting cold. And then we'll make this bit fluffy too. And there we have our very, very jolly Santa.
I absolutely love that. I think it might be my favourite make of yours of the day so far.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
I absolutely love it. Jennifer, I don't know which card you mean, but Jennifer's just asked, I would love the instructions for making the star card.
Is it one of Debbie's? Star card.
Oh, my brain is like mush today. Mush.
Can you tell us more details, Jennifer?
Jennifer, give us more details. Which star card?
Who made it?
Is it? When was it?
Did you see it?
Help us as much as you
Did you see it
can.
on the samples, maybe?
I'm wondering if it... Was there a star card in here? Let us know, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Let us know.
The bells are not ringing for us at the
let
moment.
us know. Right, some recaps for you then. Because all of these items proving very popular. So, I'm in a right old muddle here. Bear with, please, caller. Oh, hang on, they're here. So many goodies. Right, Father Christmas. Here. So that's your free download that you will get, all right? So with any of these die sets, you will get a free download giving you that image for you to be able to use with your die. And again, with Father Christmas, you get all of the flowers and the foliage in there too, which is just brilliant. £7.19 or $9.59 is the deal on that one. I think absolutely worth going for, and you've got that great demo which you can copy, which Sharon has just done for you. Also, Rudolph. So again, proving very popular. I think over half the stock of Rudolph has now gone. Again, with Rudolph, you get the Christmas ornaments, you get the Christmas foliage and the bells in there. And once again, the link to download the reindeer on your computer as well. So that's £7.19 or $9.59. Next up, Betsy and Betty's favourite, Betty. Oh, where is Betty? Well, there you are, hiding away. We're going to have a look at Betty in just a few moments' time. Beautiful Betty. And as you said, the great thing about Betty and a few of these guys actually, yes, brilliant for your Christmas makes, but also great for invites. For you chatting again about using these for tags too. I think that's a really great idea. Your innie and your outie die, plus all of the embellishments. She comes with a cocktail and her stars, and also that little stocking. And then of course you've got your link to the free download for your images. £7.19 or $9.59 if you want to go for Betty. And then very, very quickly show you the background papers that we've got as well. Got a right old mess here. You can tell it's nearly the end of the day. Normally very organised. Everything's all over the place now. That card, by the way, sorry, I was just distracted. It had the twirly star in the middle. Says Mary.
Ah, okay. So that was the one that Sarah made, wasn't it?
Yes.
I will speak to Sarah about getting her to do a Facebook Live, because she does Facebook Lives in the Crafting with Dawn Bibby group. So we'll speak to Sarah about doing a demo on that.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Thank you. The other thing to quickly show, which is proving very popular, is the A4 Step Into Christmas background paper pack.
Took you a while, Ben. It's taken
24 sheets. 8 designs, 3 of each, 9.35 or 12.47. And as we said, it's described as a paper pack, but it's 260 the GSM on this. So it is much more. I mean, look, here we go. Look, listen. That's. Hello, come in. That's cardstock, not paper. And you're going to get 8 different designs. So you've got your gorgeous holly. You're going to get the beautiful foiled holly there as well, which is gorgeous in the gold. And you've got some really vibrant colours in here. The poinsettia. Again, the poinsettia, the gold on that beautiful red is just stunning. I mean, you've got in here snowflakes. Again, if you've purchased the Winter Sparkle recently, that's going to work lovely with that. You've got foiled snowflakes in the silver on here too. You've also got the beautiful Christmas trees. And again, again, you've got that in the gold foiled onto that beautiful Christmas green. Those are the 8 different designs that you're going to get 3 times over, makes you 24. That is a steal at $9.35, 260 GSM, $12.47. A great Christmas card pack to go with anything that you buy on the show today, but a great Christmas card pack literally just to go with anything Christmas really, because it's everything that you would want and more. $9.35, $12.47 platinum price on that collection. One more demo to squeeze in with the lovely Sharon. What are you going to be using for the final demo?
I'm going to do a bit of this and a bit of that, actually. Almost like a little bit of a roundup of the 2 days.
Nice.
That's all right?
Nice.
Yep. So I'm going to start with our Christmas tree. So you wouldn't have seen this from yesterday, Ben. This was from our magical Christmas embellishment set, which I think we will still have on the website, hopefully. Yep. And then on this particular die set, you get a die which cuts out all your little bits of tinsel. So it's one die, and when you pass it through, you then get these little bits to trim up your tree. So we're going to pop that across there. So you get 4 different sizes, and actually just look at the debossing detail just in that one die alone. That is, oh, George is coming in.
Here he comes.
Look at that detail. Isn't that amazing, you know? So that's just one pass through your Gemini and you will get that effect. So that is absolutely stunning. And this is what you get with all of Dawn's dies. It's a more expensive manufacturing process. And when Dawn says, you know, oh, I'd like it done this way. Yeah. And our guy who manufactures says, you know, that's going to be more expensive. And she says, yes, because I want that look on the card. And again, that's that expensive price tag, isn't it, on our cards, Ben, that we were talking about?
Absolutely.
That kind of professional look is what takes your cards to the next level. So we then go up in the tree, getting smaller, but how gorgeous does that look? Just trimming up our tree. You could use this as bunting as well. So that's going to come across there. And I like a die that cuts bits out all at once, you know? So that's one die and it cuts all those 4 pieces for you all at once. So
a few people just asking about that tree. Did that come in a different collection yesterday then?
This is from the magical Christmas die set from yesterday, which had the snowman on it. It had the gingerbread men.
Right.
Johnny's just trying to find it for us.
It is in stock, so if you go back to yesterday's show on the schedule, you'll be able to get it via the shop the show.
And that's a really good die set because, as I say, you've got the tree, you've got the gingerbread family, you've got the clothes for them, you've got a snowman on that set as well, so really, really good value, that one. So Johnny's just going to try and find you the details of that one.
Yeah.
So then, on our base card, we have got a 7x7 base card here. And I've used that background again because I just think it's gorgeous. So we're going to pop that onto some gold. So we're going traditional reds and golds on this one. And I've used a scalloped edge card for this one. To give a bit of a different look again. So that's your background there. We are going to use Betty again. So there she is, this time in her red dress. So we did her in blue yesterday. We've got her in a red dress. Now here I've just used the outer die. So I have just got the image of her without the outer die, but I had this as a leftover piece, so I thought we would use that tonight. And then I have got another frame. What I'm going to do with the frame is, I've got it in white, I'm going to emboss it with this candy cane stencil, which we used earlier, which I think this one is still in stock too. So if people are looking for the set that's got that tree in it, if you type in gingerbread, that should bring that up, or Dawn Bibby gingerbread, that should bring that up. So just to emboss, remember with Dawn stencils, you pop your stencil on to your plate, you pop your cardstock on. We then need our rubber mat. We pop our final cutting plate on and we run that through, and we're making our own embossed cardstock. So you can do this with any of your regular cardstocks, with Dawn stencils, and you're making your own background cards then. And again, it's that it's that next level, it's that next technique, isn't it? So you can do lots of things with Dawn stencils. So it's just added a little bit of interest there. But what I'm going to do with that now is just bring in a little bit of ink just around the edges here. And you can see now that texture coming in there.
Yeah. Just a quick question, harping back to your last make with Santa.
Yep.
Rene's is saying, what was used on Santa's hat to make it puffy?
So it's a 3D accents. It's a pearl accents. It's one of Dawn's products that then dries to that raised finish. So
Okay.
we'll try and get that next time I'm here or Dawn's here. We'll try and bring that to you. So we've just added a little bit of ink on there. So I'm going to pop that now on my frame, on here. And then I'm going to off-center this one. So it's good to mix up your compositions as well, change things around. So we could go center, but we're going to bring it over to the right-hand side there. We're then going to pop Betty in her frame. She just looks so thoughtful, doesn't she? She's thinking about what she'd like for Christmas, maybe.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, there's a movie she reminds me of, and I can't think what it is. I know people have said, you know, I Love Lucy,
I Love
and
Lucy,
Bewitched.
yeah.
There's a Christmas,
Yeah.
I want to say it's got, is it White Christmas I'm thinking of?
Okay.
Maybe, with Bing Crosby and whatnot.
Yeah.
She's sort of that era, isn't she?
Yes,
30s, 40s,
definitely.
50s.
Oh, Doris Day, George was saying. Yeah.
Doris, yeah, maybe Doris Day.
I love that dress. I'd love a Christmas dress like that.
Yeah, me too.
You as well. Oh dear, it is getting late. Right, so our Christmas tree then is going to come in there. Now I've also cut 2 other Christmas trees, and this was from the church, the gingerbread church die set that we had on yesterday as well. So both of those trees, again with the debossing, they've come from the gingerbread church, which I think is still available on the website too. And I'm going to tuck this one. So before I pop that one down, I'm just checking where I want these to go. So I'm going to pop that there. I've had lots of questions over this glue over the last 2 days as well, so we will bring that for you next time as well.
What's the catchphrase again?
Can you remember?
3-second grab,
Yep,
10-second hold.
that's the one. That's the one.
3:10.
We'll get you in a boy band.
Been there, done that.
Have you really?
Well, not a proper one. I was in
Not a proper
when I was at
one.
Pontins in 2000, I think it was. Pontins 2000. I was in a boy
Were you a
band.
red coat or a...
I was a red coat and then a blue coat.
Were you? What's
Yeah.
the difference?
One's red, one's blue.
Oh,
No, Butlins are red coats.
okay.
Do the same job as the Pontins blue coats. The Haven mates are the ones with the deck chair, like the stripes.
Okay.
But yeah, Pontins,
So
Camber
it's
Sands.
different companies.
Different
have got
companies,
different... Okay.
Yeah, done them all. Done them all.
Been there,
Yeah.
done that, got the t-shirt.
Exactly right. Many, many years ago when I was a young wee lad, setting out on my road to fame and fortune. And look where I
Keep
ended up.
saying you need to go on Britain's Got Talent or something like that with your impressions.
Yeah, I think I've missed the boat again this year. I think it's all finished, isn't it?
We'll have to get you
It's
signed
all-
up next year.
All finished. Maybe we'll go on. We'll go on as a boy band. I'll get Johnny and George.
Oh yeah, Brent will be all over that.
Yeah.
Brent would be all
Brent,
over that.
we get in.
He
Jake,
really
John.
would. So I've then just popped this tree on 3D foam. And then also in the gingerbread street yesterday, we have this little, I don't know how well you can see that. Let's pop it on there. We have this bunting with the candy canes as well, which is really cute. So we're going to bring that on to here. So I do put the glue on my hand when I'm using intricate dies like that to make sure we get the coverage. And we're going to string up the candy cane bunting in the corner there.
Yeah.
So I've picked out the reds, so I've got reds and golds. That's how I've decided on this one.
Yeah, it is White Christmas. She reminds me of.
Did you just Google it?
Well, no, who was it you sent it through? Somebody sent it through. Susie was saying that she loves it, and then faces White Christmas, Vera Ellen, and Rosemary Clooney. Rosalind says I was going to say Rosemary Clooney and Betty Haynes.
Okay.
And Mary says she reminds me of the lady from The Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh,
so it's all of that sort of era.
Yeah, it is that era, isn't it? And then just to finish off, I've got a sentiment that says sending love, which was that from Jonathan's set?
Oh, now you ask. Jonathan's got sending love and festive fun, yes.
Yep, so we've got sending love, and I love the font of that as well. Nice, swirly. Someone described it as a calligraphy font earlier. So that's just going to come on there with our gold. And I tell you what, I've got some little stars left. I think this was from yesterday as well, these little stars. So we need a star on top of that Christmas tree, don't we? Got to have a star on the Christmas tree. Oh, you've got to put a star on the tree. Either that or a fairy. What do you have on yours? I have a fairy.
Fairy, yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Star.
You couldn't remember that. I couldn't remember that.
No, and I put it up every year.
It's been a long time since
That's about the only thing I'm allowed to do at Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah, because I'm the only one that can reach.
See, I get my husband to put the lights on because that's really boring, and I hate putting the lights on. And then it's like, step back, let me do everything else.
Yeah. Michelle's just asked, could you use alcohol markers on Betty? I mean, you could, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could, absolutely. You could colour this in different colours, couldn't you? Yeah, absolutely. Or you'll see on some of the samples where she's just been cut in white and then coloured in. Just put a little bit of makeup on her. Yeah, absolutely.
Susie says, we have a starfish on your tree. Something we found on the beach when I was probably 6 or 7. Is that the same conversation? Are we having the same conversation now? Starfish on your tree. That's brilliant.
I have friends who live in a cottage with an old mill.
Yeah.
And they found a dead mouse in the mill, and they put that on their Christmas tree every year. I know.
What, just rewind to the start of what you just said then.
So they live in a cottage.
Friends of yours?
Yeah, friends of mine. And they have an old windmill in the garden, and they found a dead mouse in this old windmill. I don't know, it's like 100 years old, this mill. And they have that dead mouse on their Christmas tree every Christmas. Yeah. And they literally hang it on the tree. And they put it, yeah.
What, did they get it stuffed?
Well, I guess they must have.
Because otherwise that's just going to... Is this a joke?
No, it's not. I'm going to find you a picture. I
think I want to see it. They hang a mouse from their... They must have had it. They must have had it stuffed, because otherwise that's going to be... I mean, going to be bones, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
That's bones hanging off your tree.
Hadn't thought of that. Anyway, moving on.
That's the great... Do you know what? We've got to 10 minutes before the end of your show today, and you come out with an absolute cracker like that one. Wow.
If my friend Bex is watching still, I don't know if she is on this one, but it's Steve and Kate. Have you seen it, Bex? Message and say, put a message on. Steve and Kate have a dead mouse on their tree. Anyway, there we have.
If you hang anything more random from your Christmas tree, get in touch and let us know.
So there we have Betty. Sending love. So we've used a few elements from across the 2 days on that one. But isn't she stylish, our Betty? So that's Betty in the blue, because on your download you get the 2 different colourways. So we've got the blue, we did that earlier this morning. We've got her in red. So also if you're sending this to a friend with blonde hair, with brown hair, you've got the 2 options there as well. So that is our Betty.
Absolutely brilliant. Fred171 says, is that a Chris Mouse ornament? The mouse on the tree. I love those cards, by the way. Do you know, as much as I said the Father Christmas card was my favourite demo that you've done today, now Betty. Changed my mind to Betty.
It's all about Betty.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Jeanette says, Ben, please can you do your Norman Wisdom voice? It's just so good. I don't think I have a Norman Wisdom. I don't think I've ever done.
I don't think I've heard Norman. It was Bruce earlier.
I don't really do a very good Norman. No, I think you're thinking of like Brucey. Norman's like, what is he? Mr. Grimsdale. That's Norman, isn't it? I do Bruce Forsyth, my love. Brucey talks like that. But anyway, if that's what you're meaning, you are welcome.
Frank Spencer. Yeah, see, we've had Betty and you haven't done a full-on Frank.
I don't know if I have done, Betty. Yeah, because you did it.
Have you got
didn't
any more? Is that just it?
That's all I do. It's not really. It's not really. Why are you asking me to? Sean Connery. Oh, yes. Yes.
He does, Johnny. He does need to go on.
He does need to go on Britain's Got Talent. Oh yes, Miss Moneypenny. Oh yes. Let's look at the.
Can you do Simon Cowell?
I don't know if I can do Simon Cowell. No, I probably could with a bit of. Louis Walsh isn't on it anymore. Louis not on it anymore. Who's on X Factor now? Simon. Not X Factor. Britain's Got Talent. It's Simon.
David
Williams. Amanda Holden.
Yeah.
Amanda Holden. And Alicia.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really watch it anymore. I don't really watch it.
Alan Deck. Can you do
Alan Deck? You know what my Geordie accent's like. It is absolutely terrible. It wasn't Norman. Bubble Squeak says great Norman there, Ben. It was Brucey. It was
Brucey.
Brucey. My love. And then Norman. Mr. Crusoe. Mr. Crusoe. That's all I can do. It's Rudolph, 70% has gone of Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. You're going to get your download with him as well, of course, so you can print off, and it's a forever download, so you can print off as many times as you want, and then use your die to be able to cut out those images, which is just brilliant. Of course, if you decide that you just want to use it on your own cardstock and colour them in, then of course you can do that as well. But you've got all of those different options, making this a really, really great collection for crafty beginners and crafty experts alike. 70% gone of Rudolph, £7.19, $9.59 platinum. Santa Claus is next up. Sorry, the comments coming through. You all did think I was doing Norman Wisdom. It was Bruce Forsyth. Tells you why I shouldn't be going on Britain's Got Talent. Father Christmas again proved super popular. If you loved the demo that Sharon did at the start of the show, then you absolutely need to jump in and grab Santa Claus there. He's got loads of foliage and flowers with that as well, and of course you've got your downloadable element there too. £7.19 or $9.59. Next up, hello Jonathan. Hello, there's Jonathan giving you a little wave. And what I love about Jonathan again is that you've got your downloadable elements and you can dress him up. He's got his scarf there, he's got his hats, he's got presents. Then you've got elements in here again that you can use sort of year round. The dogs. You've got the teddy bears in there too, just to show you in the silver on the black again. These look absolutely brilliant. So much detail. Hopefully you can pick that up. You see, yeah.
Because you've got the two different colourways,
yeah,
with the blonde hair and the brown hair. You know, if you've got a grandson, if you're making a card for your grandson who's got blonde hair, you're going to pick that one with the blue coat.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got that versatility there with the two different colourways too.
Absolutely right. £7.19, $9.59. Next up, step into Christmas stamps. These again, and I'm telling you to buy everything, I suppose, but these are just super useful with this set, with any other Christmas set that you've bought this year. I like the fact, and you picked up on this earlier on, saying that they're mix and match stamps, these really, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, because you can have season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Christmas wishes. So they all work together to, you know, to have that variety on there, Ben. And this is a good staple set, I would say, because you're going to use those sentiments and messages across all your Christmas cards, all your Christmas projects. We all need poinsettias and holly and snowflakes for those finishing touches as well. So that's a good bread and butter, as I like to say. Good bread and butter set.
I've enjoyed that phrase. I think I'm going to use that more often. This is your bread and butter within craft.
Yeah,
bread
absolutely.
And butter.
We all need
collection.
Those essentials, don't we?
And we all love a bit of bread and butter.
Absolutely.
All love bread and butter. Debbie's just walked out.
Debbie's just walked out.
Leave my cake alone in the green room. £10.79 or $14.39 if you want to go for... Have you eaten it? No, you haven't. Debbie just went, oh. I thought she'd eaten my cake. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Mary Pat 1000 says, thank you, Sharon, for a wonderful inspiration the last 2 days.
Oh, thank you very much.
You've enjoyed it and you'll be back, hopefully.
I love coming here. I absolutely love it. Everyone is just so friendly and welcoming, so it's lovely. Thank you, everybody.
Craig says, thank you, Sharon. It's been great watching you. That's Craig Rancourt. Jeanette Richardson says, thank you, Sharon, for a wonderful show too, and for Ben's entertainment.
As always.
And Jenny Burleson, obviously you know Jenny.
Yep.
Lovely cards, Sharon.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
Make sure you leave your cards because we'll obviously put those into the vote for the demo of the show at the end. And hopefully we'll see you back here in September.
Hopefully, yes. We'll sort some dates out.
And in the meantime, if you want to follow Sharon, obviously on the social media, and you've got your Crafty Duck designs.
Yes, absolutely. And also the Crafting with Dawn Bibby group for you to see all of the inspiration from all of the design team as well.
Thank you for all the lovely comments. A massive thank you to Sharon. She will be back very, very soon indeed. Bubble and Squeak says, Ben, do you do Clint Eastwood? Oh, I don't know, somewhere in my locker there might be a Clint Eastwood, but not now. Not now. Not now. I'll practice it. We'll throw to the break with a bit of... let's throw to the break with a bit of Homer Simpson. Come on, Mark. Donuts.
Hello, I'm Corinne Robinson, and I am having an absolutely fantastic time up here working for Crafter's Companion. So my crafting journey began back in, I have to get this the right way around, in 2001. I went to a craft workshop just at a craft store, and I was absolutely hooked. My mum convinced me to go because she wanted to go, and I've not looked back since 2001, and I'm still going now. My crafty inspirations are, I have to be inspired by my grandmother. She was an amazing sewer, and I just love to take inspiration from her. I can't sew, but I am blown away by what she used to do. But I just am inspired by all my colleagues around me, the other experts. I've just done a show today where we have third parties in, and I just love watching them and take little bits from them and then put my own twist on it. What's it like having crafty colleagues? It's fantastic. We are an amazing team. The support from Crafter's Companion is brilliant. I have loved it. As you know, I've not been here overly long, but the team have opened their arms and welcomed me so fantastically. And I love watching the shows because a lot of the tips and techniques that you'll see me do in my shows, I picked up from my colleagues by watching their shows. What non-craft facts can I share with you? I have my pride and joy at the moment is my gorgeous little Cavapoo dog. I absolutely love her. Miss her like mad when I come up here. Elsie's at home with my husband. What is my biggest crafting success? Oh, I just think it was the day I was able to give up a 9-to-5 job and be able to come and be a craft demonstrator full time. And then the excitement when I came to join this team was amazing. I just think that has to be up there at the top for me.
Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
For the last nearly 30 years, just coming up for 30 years, I have lived in Nottingham, and that's where I still live, and I absolutely love it. Now, anybody that knows Nottingham knows it's famous for Robin Hood, and obviously I'm one of the descendants from Robin because we're Robin's sons. So yes, I like to think that we are a descendant of Robin Hood somewhere along, obviously my husband's line.
Well, originally I'm from West Yorkshire, but I live in Norfolk at the minute, and Norfolk is beautiful. I think it's famous for the Broads, the Norfolk Broads. It is a beautiful holiday destination, and we moved there to be nearer to my mother and father-in-law, and oh, I just don't regret it. It's the most amazing place in the world.
So I live in Yorkshire. I'm actually based in Sheffield, which is one of the cities in Yorkshire, and I'm born and bred, absolutely. And the thing that it's most famous for, which if people aren't aware, is that we're known as the Steel City. So lots of steel industry in the past, creating Sheffield steel, of course, stainless steel. Some of them are still working. There are some of the foundries still down in the city centre, but I live right on the very outskirts, and I'm very lucky that I live in a rural part of the area. It's lovely and green, countryside, little picturesque village, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Just to say again a massive thank you to, oh, well that was then. Sorry, Debbie's jingling her bells. A massive thank you to, all right over there. A massive thank you to Sharon for a brilliant day. I know you guys have thoroughly enjoyed her company and some amazing makes over the course of the day today. And we are back for the last hour of the day, well, last 55 minutes now actually, masterclass, and it's all about Christmassy things. So before the break with Sharon, I mean, what did we do before? Oh, we did the characters, didn't we? And also that gorgeous Christmas frame set. We're going to have a look at Sarah's signature collections and some amazing deals here, right? On, well, the first one's phenomenal, on one of the most popular, probably my favourite collection from last Christmas, which is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And this is phenomenal, right? What you're going to get, it's not the full collection, just before you're thinking that, but it is a selection from the full collection. It's worth over £123, over $150. Look at the saving you're making tonight. It's massive. £83, $102, platinum price £32 or $40. What are you going to get for your money? Well, you're going to get a whole host of festive embellishments. Okay, so you get all of these beautiful frosted berries and pine cones and bits and pieces to make up your own wreaths should you wish, or just to embellish onto your cards with. You're then also going to get 30 metres of that beautiful gold twine. That is also included within this collection. Then, remember why I love this collection so much. You've got your builder sleigh, that really cute scene to build up that Christmas sleigh with all of the reindeer. You've got the stamped sentiments in there as well and more. Then you've got your traditional window. That's a beautiful cut and embossed folder. So again, we've got various scenes actually that you could stamp behind that window should you wish, but a really, really super cool set to have there. Those are those embellishments again, so just showing you out of the box what those are going to look like for you. Then you've got your pine tree edge, again great for creating scenes and depth and dimension within your projects. You've got your music and swaddles, which are again absolutely beautiful, maybe for the side of your card, top of your card, looks absolutely amazing. This is a massive collection. Are we sure we're giving all of this away for 32 quid? You've then got your festive foliage. Again, if you like to build up your own festive wreaths and flowers and all those kind of things, you've got the ability to do that. You've got the decorative frame in here too. Again, how stunning is that? Not necessarily, I mean, it's going to look Christmassy because you've got Christmas elements within that, but I think also that is a frame that you could use year round. We're going to give you stamped sentiments, Happy Christmas to all. You've even got Joyeux Noël in there, season's greetings, Happy Christmas to all, and to all, a good night, ho, ho, ho. Christmas wishes. You've then got the stockings by the fire. So again, nice little elements to build up your scenes with, your Christmas tree, your little, oh dear, those, sorry, what? Oh, please no.
Are they plums?
They look like plums.
No, they're acorns, aren't they?
What are they for? Please don't start again. Look at those. George has just said he's going to zoom in on the plums.
Are they gooseberries?
No, I have never, ever noticed those before.
I think they are plums.
They're plums.
They're purple plums.
You guys wanted purple plums? We'll give you purple plums. There you go. Purple plums. You've then got
You did want green ones.
or mouldy ones. You've then got Christmas Eve. I'm moving on. I'm not going down that road again. Then you've got Christmas Eve. So that is going to look beautiful, stamped behind the window, cut and embossed die that you've got. You've then got your St. Nicholas, Father Christmas, flying over the rooftops there. And then lastly, the builder stocking, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. So you've got the stamps and dies there to be able to cut all of the stamped images out, but you can change whatever it is you've got in your stocking. You may have toys in your stocking, you may have some presents in your stocking, you may have plums in your stocking. I don't know, it's entirely up to you. Lillian says those were bristly plums.
Grizzly?
Yeah. Okay. Katie Hartley says, it shows how entertaining this show is, as I have to give up on the TV and try watching on my phone, but we are still watching you all on the big screen. I mean, you've got it all tonight. You've got deals, you've got impressions which don't sound like who they're supposed to be. You've got jokes, bristly plums, and more. Bubble and Squeak saying, whatever they are, they're not nuts. They're not nuts, are they? They're Christmas plums. We've had a look at everything you're going to get. Amazing value for money, right? This is redonkulous territory we're talking about. Getting back all serious, this is an amazing value for money deal, right, isn't it? For all of that, for £30, $40 if you're platinum, that's crazy.
Oh, it's absolutely crazy, because this was one of our fastest sellers last year. This is one of the things that we found in the back of the warehouse when we moved.
Yeah.
So these were the extras that come back in. Absolutely grab this collection because it's incredible. Think of all the Christmas collections that you bought this year and all those beautiful paper pads. They're going to go really lovely with these. So let's take a look at a few samples of things that you could be doing with them. Love this one because we've got those beautiful stockings, absolutely lovely. A slightly different Z-fold card. It's like a back to front Z-fold card, isn't it? If I turn it round, our Z-folds normally go along the bottom.
Oh yeah.
That's going along the top. Look, with the stockings hanging down, absolutely beautiful. You've got some really lovely dies in here. You can hear them bells because we've got embellishment kits in here. We've got embossing folders. We've got that gorgeous Santa sleigh, Santa's. Oh, I didn't pick it up. That was the Santa. Oh, it fell down. It was on there. I knew I'd seen a Santa.
Who are there, Santa?
I thought it was on there, but it wasn't. That's a separate one. You've got the Santa there. That beautiful window. I'm going to be using this die as well across here, which is absolutely beautiful. That poinsettia, so you can build up your own poinsettia. And then having that sleigh and reindeers is amazing. But I have to show you this because this is beautiful. Look at this. Who made this? I'm crying so much. So this is our Julia that's made this.
It's who?
Why did you like?
No, sorry, you said you couldn't see who it was because you've been crying so much. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. How many days? It's got like a chalk.
Can you write the actual date on it?
So you can write. Oh.
128. It is. Johnny told us earlier.
Is there 128 days for Christmas?
Yes, it's 19 Fridays today.
128. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. There you go.
Sorry, it's a Christmas. Is that 19 weeks today? Oh, 19 Fridays.
Wow. There you go then. We've got 128 days till Christmas to go. But how beautiful
I love
is
it.
that? And then having the bells on there. And they really sound like Santa's reindeer bells, don't they?
They do.
Right, let's
Jingly
pop
bells.
these. Jingly bells, yes. And that's actually a great little, you get it like this. It's a box which you get all those different embellishments in as well. So we're going to be using a few of those. The first thing I want to use is the Christmas tree die. So this is your edgeable. So this is your, try and find the name, pine tree edge. I've just cut myself a piece of card, which is 6 inches by 3.5 inches. We're going to place that. I'm going to make sure that I just get that straight across the bottom there. So just like so. It doesn't have a cutting edge along the bottom, so it's going to cut beautifully out all those trees, but it's going to leave everything intact. So what I am going to do is just make sure we go straight. Let's have a look on there, just slightly down, yep. onto that one. So that's that one there. Have I got any more die cutting? Yes, so I'm going to bring this in. This is a brilliant set to have then. I mean, look how many leaves you get in here and all your pine cones. So we're going to use our pine cones.
And that again, not just for Christmas, right?
All year round.
All year.
Absolutely, all year round.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you've got some sort of holly leaves on there, but actually you've just got some of these like sort of thistles and your leaves, which is amazing. Lots of different things that you can use. And then I'm just going to use this one here and the smaller one. What I like about it, you've got two matching ones. So you've got this smaller one and your bigger one, your smaller one, your bigger one, your bigger pine cone, your smaller pine cone. So all of these different things that come in this pack, that's amazing. And your little berries as well, and your little goes inside your like stamens.
Oh, stamens.
Yeah, so that's a brilliant set. And then also, now this doesn't have a packet, it was just in the box, but I do believe you get a die with this one, do you, Ben?
I don't know.
Or do you cut the stamps out? I can't
no, you don't.
remember.
No, you don't. You cut them out.
It is just the stamp.
Yeah.
So we're going to stamp those. I couldn't remember what I'd done. You know when you're using lots of different things. So let's pop that one onto my Gemini plates.
Those things were sugar plums for the fairies, says Fred171. Sugar plums they were for the fairies. That's what they are.
Sugar plum. Well, like, you know what?
No. Are they?
I didn't know what a sugar plum. I didn't know that was a real thing.
Is that right?
I don't know. Is it? Google them. We're back on sugar plums.
You want me to Google sugar plums?
Yeah.
Sugar plum. Oh, yes!
That's what they are.
Hang on. Well, no.
Oh.
No.
Yes, no. No, yes.
Alicia's singing plum on a roll, plum on a roll. Plum on a roll. Hey. And Brenda says, my cat came running when he heard the bells because he thought I was playing with his ball.
Not his plums.
I was just going to ask Brenda, what was your cat called? But
Sugar plum?
Sugar plum. No, sorry, I know, so Susie's messaged saying sugar plums are a thing. I know they're a thing, but I don't think from the picture I saw, they're not. Those aren't sugar plums, are they? Those are bristly plums.
What are they? Are they plums?
Do you know what? It's funny, isn't it? I mean, I've never noticed them before within this collection. So
it's funny, isn't it? Yeah, give Leanne a call.
I don't know.
Do you think she'll appreciate a call at this time of night? Right, now, as we've got these, can you see these dies, Ben? These have all got patterns in them, which means we can ink through. So what I am going to do, we're going to bring these ones in. I'm just going to place that back over the top. So just slot that back in. There we go. Just find the little slot. And then we're going to actually ink through them. So let me bring my daubers in and let's ink through those. So let's bring in our pine tree to go through. We're just going to hold that in place and just go all the way through there. So that's going to act as a stencil. And then all through this one. So have you got anything planned this weekend then, Ben?
So I'm playing cricket tomorrow.
Or for your tough team?
Your tough team?
Your tough team.
Yeah. It's the top of the table clash tomorrow. It's my team, Middleton St George, and we're playing Cockerton. It's a local derby. If we win, we go top of the table with 3 games to go.
Oh,
it's a big one. But we've played them twice this season already. We lost both games. So they are good. They're a good side. Good side. So that's so they play. No, do you know what? To be fair, we've had some good-natured games against Cockerton, so I think it will be good tomorrow. Be competitive, but played in the right sort of spirit, George, as I always do. Play hard, but play fair. And then Sunday, not a lot planned. We were planning on going to, what was the name of that place I told you about? Crimdon. We're going to go to Crimdon on Sunday. Because there's a lovely beach there. Laura and the kids went there the other day. I don't know where I was. They went there without me.
Oh, so they're going to take you back. They loved it so much, so that's good.
Yeah, so we go back to Crimdon. Johnny says there's a nice farm there as well. What's it called?
Twaddle.
Not Twaddle.
Oh, wrong one.
Twaddle Farm. Tweddle Farm. What is it, like a pay to go in kind of thing? Ah, right. Say hello to all the animals and what? Parrots, have they? Oh, there you go. Tweddle Farm.
There you go. Yeah. That should be nice.
That'd be nice. And then Monday I'm back here. Yeah.
Busy old time.
Busy old time. Another 4 days off after that, yeah. Got to take it easy at my age. What are you doing this weekend?
I've got a busy one.
Have you? You're busier than mine?
I have. Yeah, busier than yours. Oh. I'm just trying to find myself an ink dauber.
Oh,
what have I not taken?
I don't know.
Let's bring, I don't want that one. Let me just bring in another, sorry, I just need to go and grab another ink pad. Here we go. Right. I want the grasshopper because I want it lighter than the pine tree that I've put through.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow we are heading down to Thetford, which is to see my family because it's my daughter's 20th birthday yesterday.
Aren't you banned from Thetford?
Sorry?
Aren't you banned from Thetford?
No, why am I banned? What a funny thing to say. Why would I be banned from Thetford?
Didn't you get... Well, don't I remember the story of you stealing flowers from the town council at Thetford?
that was years ago when I was little.
Oh, they revoked the ban now. The ban's been revoked. Sorry, yeah, anyway. Thetford, yep.
That's really funny. Yeah, we're heading down there for the afternoon and evening. So we're staying at my eldest daughter's and we're going to have a games night.
A gangster night?
Yes, a game.
Oh, games night.
Gangster night. We're going to have a games night, yes. And then, so we're staying then over. So we're having takeaway.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what takeaway yet. My daughter's choosing because it's to celebrate her birthday. So
what did you go for?
I reckon she'll go Chinese.
Yeah, it's always solid. Solid choice. So what games are you going to play?
I think we'll play the train game. Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
And probably Werewolf.
Werewolf?
I love Werewolf.
Werewolf?
Have I not told you about Werewolf before? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to get it and bring it in because we could play it in our break.
Right.
It's so good. Absolutely love it, yeah. So Werewolf is an app.
Right.
Someone else was telling me that yesterday they play Werewolf and they did it, I think it was done as a board game before an app come in.
Yeah.
So basically, you all have a card and people are different. I'm just looking for a sheet of cards. People have a different character. So you get dealt a card and you're a character. So you could be a drunk. You could be a werewolf. You could be a sleeper, minion.
Right.
So there's different characters, yes. So.
Well, as in a minion from Gru, and.
Well, it could be that minion. But listen,
right.
so the app will tell you all to close your eyes.
Right.
So it says everybody close your eyes.
Yeah.
So you all close your eyes and you're around the table.
Yeah.
And then it'll say werewolves, open your eyes. And there's one or two werewolves. So if there's two werewolves, you can look at each other and you'd know who the werewolves are. And the werewolves then have got to win the game, or everyone else has got to win the game. And a minion protects the werewolf. So it says werewolves close your eyes, minions open your eyes, or minion open your eyes. So you know you're a minion and there's no one else, but you don't know the werewolves.
Right.
And then it'll say drunk, swap two players' cards. So you then switch two players' cards. You don't know what they are. Right. So you could be switching a werewolf with someone else or yourself. And then it goes through all those different characters of what they do. Seeker, there's a seeker, and a seeker can look at two cards in the middle. And then you talk about it. And then you say, well, I know you wasn't that one because I was the seeker and I looked at that card in the middle and I know there's a werewolf in the middle.
So how do you win the game?
You work out who's the werewolf and then everybody at the end, there's a timer on it. Timer says, right, time's up, now who is your werewolf? And if the most votes go to the werewolf, then everyone wins. And if no one picks the werewolves win.
Ah.
It's honestly, it's really, really good. It's addictive, but it only lasts about 10 minutes.
Oh,
they're really quick games.
You probably need a lot of people to play it though, right?
No, you need 5 or more. 4, 5 people.
Oh, really?
Because you could take out the cards. You only deal the cards of how many people are there.
Oh.
Honestly, it's very addictive. You'd love it. It's brilliant. My lot absolutely love it. We spent hours and hours and hours playing Werewolf.
Werewolf,
It's a very good game.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll...
And it's an app. You just download the app and then you buy the actual game, and all it is cards that you give out to people. Yeah. All my kids love it. Yeah, they absolutely love it. Even my little Ruby, she's only 7 and she plays it. Although she keeps an eye on the game. She's like sits with someone and plays with somebody.
Wow.
But yes, very good.
So Werewolf, the train game.
Yeah, it's called One Night Werewolf, I think is what it's called.
One Night Werewolf?
One Night Werewolf. Google it, you'll find it. Right, so...
That's how I used to be a werewolf.
You used to be a werewolf?
Yeah, but I'm all right now.
I knew that was coming.
Are you taking your rotating board as well for your board games?
Yeah, I need to do that. I haven't ever done that at someone else's house.
Yeah, should do it.
Yeah, I definitely should do that. Right, let's bring in a pine cones and let me bring in my papers. So you can use whatever you've got in your stash. I tell you what would work really lovely, Ben, is the actual, and in fact, I'm not sure, I can't even remember where I put these papers from, but those, the winter solstice and winter's towel papers would be really nice on this. So we're just laying in our papers.
A lot of people like the sound of the one man werewolf, whatever it's called.
One night werewolf.
One night werewolf. I was telling my son about the werewolf game, and he said they're playing it in college as Carrie Spearman.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's brilliant. Honestly, it's such a good game.
Gilmore says, sounds like a good game, and the One Night Werewolf game is available here in the US.
Oh, get it, honestly. It's brilliant. Everybody loves it, everybody. It's just good. I think the best thing about it is it doesn't last long. Like a lot of games can go on for a long
Monopoly.
time, can't they? Yeah, Monopoly does. I mean, we do play Monopoly and we love it, but it can definitely go on, absolutely. Yeah, it's not the game and the train game I absolutely love as well. That's really good to play.
Do you know a game that I like, and it's a game you play, it's a game you play on your own, but I do it every morning now. And I find it really fun, and that lasts over a short amount of time. It's Wordle.
Oh, Al plays that. He's quite good at it. I'm not very good at it.
I'm on 100. I've never got one wrong. I've always got all of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow,
I never don't
good.
get it. I never don't get it. Does that make sense? I never do not get it. Yeah, I never don't get it.
Yeah, Al's pretty much like that. He does that as well.
Yeah. Every morning, first thing I do when I wake up, get my Wordle out.
I do that, but I play. I play Wooduku.
What do you play?
Wooduku.
Well, wasn't he a character in Star Wars?
So it's.
Wooduku.
It's called Wood-Duku.
Would I duku?
Wood.
Wooduku. Wooduku. Would I ku? Wooduku. Wooduku.
Yes,
that's not a real thing.
It's very good.
What do you do on Wooduku?
So it's like.
Johnny's gone. What is Wooduku? Fake Sudoku.
Knock off Sudoku.
Sudoku, Wooduku.
Wooduku, yeah.
Stop saying it. It's so funny. Wooduku.
Me and Al play it now because I got him addicted to it.
What is it?
I play that every day. So it's like Sudoku, apart from it's wood. So it's wood. So do you know the square like a Sudoku, and it has your 9 boxes, 9 box 9, and then it has 3 across, 3 in the middle, 3.
Yeah.
So like a normal Sudoku,
Yeah.
And then you get 3 different shapes of wood. Like it could be like a 3 and then 1 down. It could be like 2 in a straight row. Yes, like an app game.
Ah.
And then you have to place them and get like a whole grid. Like you have to place the puzzle parts, the shapes, the wooden shapes. You have to place in them. And sometimes they put gems in them, and then you have to get so many gems in a line or in the puzzle. It's very good.
Wooduku.
Wooduku, yeah.
Listen, if you didn't have much of a weekend planned, you are As many of your comments I'll read out, but I'm not reading that one that's just been sent through.
Right, so let's pop this on. Now, I've already gone ahead and stamped this. Please behave.
You're going to get yourself a ban.
You will get a ban.
You get banned.
From me.
Susie will ban you. Susie, you feel free. You've got the power.
Yes,
you ban him. Oh, dear.
It's a good game.
Good game. There's no normal Muslim again.
Right, so we've got our script and I've just inked it round the edges, but that's a really nice stamp set to have.
What does it say?
You what, sorry?
What does it say?
I ain't got the glasses on.
It says...
now dancer, now...
Now dancing, now dashing, now dancing, now Prancer and Vixen on Comet, on Cupid, on Donna and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all.
So you can't read that, but you just know it, don't you?
No, I read it off the board.
Oh, is it bigger on the board?
Yeah.
It's not very big on there.
No. I've got new contacts lenses in now, so I can see a lot better than I did before. I was under prescripted, so my eyesight is now better. Hence, you'll notice that I'm not wearing my glasses as much, because I can see a lot better.
Oh, so you got contact lenses?
Well, I've always had contact lenses, but my prescription was wrong.
Oh,
so now they sent me the correct prescription, and now I can see.
Right, we're just going to put that little one there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good when you can get the right prescription.
It's good when you can see, isn't it?
It really helps. I've just took some of these berries, so we're just going to position them, and I'm dipping them in my 3D glue gel, just to make sure that we've got that on there. So that's popping them on. And then I've got my other sentiment on the side. So we're just going to pop that on the front. And then we're just going to pop our pine cone. They're so realistic, aren't they?
Absolutely,
just
yeah.
There. And then I've just got a little bit of my twine going on here, which we'll stick on the top. And there we go. Let's turn that round, and then you can see our lovely card.
Absolutely beautiful. We got there one way or the other, didn't we, with that collection? But in all honesty, this has got to be the deal of the show, because it's an unbelievable bundle. When I saw the price, I was thinking to myself, well, maybe you get, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 sets from Twas the Night Before Christmas. But I'm trying to think what's missing from this. I mean, obviously the paper pads, but I think pretty much everything else is there, which makes this an absolutely phenomenal deal. I'll whiz through this very quickly for you, but just to show you value for money, this is off the chart. £32, remember, $40. You've got all these beautiful stamp sets. So this Christmas Eve set, one of my faves from last year, certainly within this set. I love that stamp set. Really evokes sort of happy memories of when I used to do Santa spotting with my kids, actually. I used to love that on Christmas Eve. You've then got St Nicholas as well, so your traditional Father Christmas with that scene of Father Christmas flying over the rooftops. You've then got your stockings by the fire. I mean, don't ask. But you've got bells, you've got Christmas trees, and you've got the side of the hearth there as well. Then you've got the stamp set. So this is the one that Debbie got the scroll from for that last demo. So that's got the ending to Twas the Night Before Christmas on, plus a whole host of different sentiments as well. You've got your festive foliage, so you can build your own beautiful foliage up with that set. Decorative frame, again, that is gorgeous, but a frame that you will use outside of this collection. Music and swirls, love this. So you've got that beautiful music stave, which is going to cut into your card, and then all the swirls that you've got on the top or maybe on the side of your card. That is the die there that Debbie used in her last demo as well, the pine tree edge. Oh, on to my voice. Edge. You've got build a stocking there as well, which is brilliant, because of course you've got all the dies to be able to cut out your stamped images. Then you can choose whatever goes into your stocking, be it flowers or presents or the candy canes. There's your embellishments. So again, you've got all of those different sprigs of berries in the different colours. Some of them with that sort of frosted detail on, and pine cones in there too. It's actually 70 pieces in total. Then you're going to get your traditional window, which is that beautiful cut and embossed folder. So the scenes that I showed you earlier on, you can layer up behind that window, which I think would look super cute. And then the the brilliant Builder Sleigh, which is all of Father Christmas's reindeer. You've even got all of their names as well that you can stamp out onto the card should you wish, but cut as many of these as you want. You know, create all, how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, create all 9 of them if you wish. But really, oh, and don't forget, 30 metres of your gold twine as well. That is £32 well spent, if you ask me, if you're platinum. $40, really fab deal. I appreciate that a lot of you will already have that collection. If you haven't, jump on that today like it's going out of style, because that is a brilliant collection. It was if not the most, one of the most popular launches that we had last Christmas. I cannot believe we're doing it for that price today. Grab it whilst it's here. One of the other most popular launches that we had last year was this, the Watercolour Christmas Selection. Again, this is a brilliant buy. It's £65, $84 worth of product that you're getting for £20.40 if you're platinum, $26.40. There's a whole selection of stamps that you've got across the top row there. So it's all of the kind of forest animals. You've got the snowman in there as well. Across the second row, you've got your Builder Snowman set, and then you've got some lovely embossing folders which will work beautifully. I think those ones go actually through the mini as well. And then down the bottom, you've got those beautiful Christmas trees alongside the 3D toppers, which are also included within that collection as well. Great price on that, £20.40, $26.40. A few comments coming through. Mary Rena says, such a gorgeous card, Debbie. Lovely card, Debbie. Natty says, great card, Debbie. Lillian Quack says, the bristly plums are definitely chestnuts. Has someone been up to mischief and set Ben up? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. I've just never noticed them before, but now we noticed them because we've been talking about plums all day. Alicia says, I have a request, as Alicia. I've sort of done this for the Crafters crew. I would love for everyone to read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Last year it must have been, and I think Debbie did one as well. I rewrote 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, put it on my Facebook page. We did like a little crafty version of it. It's on my Facebook page somewhere, and I've got a funny feeling I've seen somewhere a video of Debbie reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas on Christmas Eve. Did she do it? We'll try and find the videos and stick them up again. And Michelle Knits for You says, the stocking and reindeers would make a great colouring kit for kids. Absolutely. Just stamp it and let them colour and glue on a card. There's plenty of ideas here for not only you, but you and the grandkids and the kids as well, leading up to Christmas, keeping them busy. Lots within the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection, and also in this collection that you're going to see with Debbie right now. This is going to be the final demo, I think, of the show, and then we've got all the votes to do, of course, as well. Demo of the show and demo of the date as well. So, what are you going to be using from this collection?
This one is a great one. It's a Build a Snowman. So it's a really nice, simple design, which I absolutely love. So we're going to bring these over onto our white cardstock. I've been a bit frugal with this. Will we fit it all on? Let's see. So let's just pop our magnets into place and then bring this in. Now the great thing about this stamp set, you get all the dies to cut them out as well. So nice and simple, all separate. And because we're stamping them out, we can be really sort of creative with them, do what we want. I'm not going to do another his face, but obviously you can build it up, decoupage it. But let's have his hat. We'll have a scarf. And is that another hat? Oh, 2 different hats.
How comes I didn't even
realise that? Let's stamp both hats and then we can see which one suits him. Right, so picking those up, I am going to be colouring with my tri-blend. I can't find just the normal one. This is the Extend, so it doesn't matter. It just means it's going to be a little bit brighter or darker. Yeah. So I'm just going to use, because we are using, if I pop them back, yes. So I'm just going to, oh no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That one will do nicely. So, going to use our alcohol proof. Yep. And we're just going to stamp that beautiful snowman, do a bit of colouring and then build him up. The good thing with a snowman is it doesn't take a lot of colouring because snowmen are white. So, pop those onto here. Yep. Stamps out beautifully. It does. Let's pop them to the side. And then let's just bring in that scrap bit of card that we were using just to give a colour in. So I'm just going to grab my grey pen as well. So let's just do our, that one's, it seems we're building up a good collection of shades, it seems, in the pen collection, which are the darker colours, but I want some of the lighter ones. So let's build this up. Oh, and we need an orange, don't we, as well?
Oh, for his nose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So grey. So let's just do a bit of colouring in for his
Waistcoat?
Waistcoat, yes. I couldn't even think then what it's called. Actually, don't normally see a snowman in a waistcoat, do you?
More's the pity, I say.
Quite dapper.
He's a very dapper snowman. Whilst you're colouring in his waistcoat, I'll just wrap up the riddle for today, if you like. You know, we've been doing the riddles to find the discounted items. So today's riddle, in my best normal wisdom, I usually hold books, but you crafty folk will know I'm great for organising your paper and card collections as it grows. What am I? What was the answer today? Well, usually hold your books, so that's... remember that TV show, Ted Rogers, 321? A bit like that. So hold books. So library, could be library, because library is where you go and get books.
Oh, yeah.
Great for organising your paper and card collection. So paper, library, paper, library was the answer today. So go. The discount on that is massive actually today. So type in paper library, you'll find a huge discount on it. And what we've done now is we've set the deals live for the whole weekend until the end of the Riddle Me This event. So you've got your paper library from yesterday, you've got your scrap rack as well. That's also a really, really good discounted price. And then also from Wednesday, your Ultimate Pro as well. So those are the 3 discounted items. Is there another riddle tomorrow? There is, yeah, another riddle coming your way tomorrow, so make sure you listen out for that. Just a bit of fun, but also leading you towards some amazing discounts as well. So do check those out. I hope you've had fun with that today. And don't forget the white water purpose card.
I'm standing there staring at my pen. Sorry,
What?
interrupted.
Sorry.
And I thought, how is that right? But the pen's been put the wrong way, so the mid is at the end.
Oh.
So the mid is the middle, light, dark. Sorry, there we go.
Make sure you put them the right way round.
That was funny. Sorry, carry on, Ben. I didn't mean to rudely interrupt then.
I can't remember what I was saying now.
About the weekend.
Multi-purpose card, A3. Grab it. That was it.
That was it. That was it. Right, so I'm just putting a bit of darkness down. We're just going to do him a nice grey scarf. And then let's just have a little bit of darkness just in the shading.
What else are you doing this weekend? Because you said you're board gaming it Saturday.
Oh, sorry, yes. Then on Sunday, we're off to Centre Parks for the day.
Oh, which one?
Elvedon.
Where?
Elvedon.
Where's that?
Elvedon, it's right next to Thetford, literally, it's 5 miles.
I've never heard of that.
Elvedon was the very first one. Yeah. Not Sherwood Forest, no.
I thought Longleat was the first one. Longleat. We went to... Isn't Woburn nearer to you?
Yes, Woburn's near Bedford.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Thetford though, aren't you?
So my daughter works there, so we get day passes.
Really?
Yep, yeah. And in fact, the swimming pool is opened up as well.
So you can buy a day pass, just go in and go for a swim and...
Yeah, we don't buy them.
I know, but you could, one could do that, yeah.
Yeah, they get so many a year. Yeah, we hire bikes, we go swimming.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so it's going to be really good. And the swimming pool's now open, so you don't have to book a slot.
Oh,
Because
great.
For quite a long time, you had to sort of book a slot. But yeah, don't have to do that anymore.
Oh,
so,
I fancy going swimming now
rapids,
too.
Outside, we went swimming last week when it was very hot.
Yeah.
And it was, it was so nice just to be in a pool of normal temperatures.
Yeah.
Because it was very, very hot.
Is there a pool around here with slides and the rapids and stuff? Oh, is there? In North Allerton? That's south, isn't it? Yeah.
I want brown. I'm picking the wrong colours. Let's just bring a brown in.
Oh, we're going to Crimdon though anyway on Sunday. Hopefully the weather's nice. I don't know what the forecast's like this weekend.
It's about, I don't know here. I know about 24 where we're going to be.
Oh, so it's going to be dry. Sunny and dry.
But then I'm coming straight, so I've got to go from Centre Parks in Elvedon to drive our home and then come up here.
For Monday?
Yeah.
Am I with you on Monday?
Yes.
Ah. Poor Debbie, did you say? Johnny. All right.
The journey, so I have to come up early, yeah.
Oh, yes, me and you. I don't know why I thought it was other Debbie.
She's in after, I'm in till Tuesday.
Ah.
Right, so we've coloured those in. Let's pop these through. So just pop that in there. And actually, oh, there we go. And let's do his other pieces. So I'm going to pop his scarf, his hat. Take them ones together.
Mary Rena just said, my kids used to dress up the snowmen they made when they were young. Yeah, it's half the fun, wasn't it? Nicking, you know, clothes out of various people's wardrobes to dress up your snowmen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michelle says, now I want to colour a snowman.
Oh, well, you have to buy this set, see?
Marion says, good to see you, Ben and Debbie. Good to see you, Marion.
Absolutely.
Well, to hear from you.
Well, no, you're there.
Alice says, Ben, when are you coming to Woburn? Well, I mean, not anytime soon. If you're offering, I'll pop down whenever. And Marion says, why are you going to Crimdon, Ben? Well, because Laura and the kids went there the other day for, I don't know where I was. They went there for a beach day and they said it was really nice.
Was she working?
And the other reason we're going there as well is because they went the other day when I wasn't there and they said that you can take dogs on the beach at Crimdon. So we're going there with the dog as well, and then because it's going to be nice on Sunday. I just go where I'm told. But apparently I've got to go there because it was so nice. That's why I'm going to Crimdon on Sunday. Looking forward to it.
It will be lovely.
It will be. Can't beat a day at the beach.
No, absolutely not. Oh, I love the beach.
Me too.
Love it.
I tell you where we went the other day as well. We went to a place, because we'd been to a place called Gainford a few weeks ago, and we went swimming, river swimming. It was really nice. And then the kids were on about, back when we were back down south in Oxford, there was like an inflatable place in like a river. So you could go on and do that. And there was one around here we went to on, when did we go there? Tuesday, North Wake Inflatable Park.
Which one shall we have? So there's that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, carry on.
Yeah, that one. No, that one. That one. No, and it was just like this really fun inflatable park in the middle of a river. And it was great. You know, like obstacle courses for you to run along and stuff like that. So
Al went to one of them with his girls and they got really bruised.
Yeah, you have to be quite strong to pull yourself up out of the water to get yourself onto the inflatable. Alice has come down, I'll cook you dinner.
Yeah, I cooked dinner. Well, I certainly won't.
Al, let's firm it up in the diary. Johnny's just gone, wait till Debbie's up here and I'll go down.
He goes to cricket as well, goes to watch Lords and everything. You could go to watch the cricket with
Does
him.
he?
Yeah.
I think me and Al could be good pals.
Yes.
He's going to cook for me and take me to the cricket. You know how to show a guy a good time.
What a day. Right, we're really quickly putting this together just because of time. I've cut out that snowflake as well, just out of some glitter cardstock. So we're going to use that one to pop on here. So let's just put our tape pen around there. And then we'll pop that on the side. So we're going to pop that on the inside of our card. And then I have got, just out of my stash, I've just used some snowflake acetate. We haven't got any more in stock anymore, but you will find any sort of, you just go generally on the website, on any search engine and find some, or you can just use whatever acetate you've got in. I think Hunky Dory do some as well.
Yeah.
So we're just going to use that on the front. And then all I'm going to do is use our snowman. Now, I have got a few things that have already gone in this collection. One of the things was the Let It Snow. So we're just going to pop him on the front of our, just here. And then I've got my, so sorry this isn't in, but you'll be able to find your own sort of sentiments to put on there. I'm just going to place these onto here, and the snow. And actually we've got quite a few Christmas sentiments out at the moment, so you can pop whichever one you want. We're just going to have that inside like so. That one. Oh, I don't think I've got any dots on that one. Let me just pop a few more. Oh, there is dots on there, so I don't know why that wouldn't stick down. And then the it.
Mary Reno just says on the subject of dressing up snowmen, it's fun, except one of my kids thought it was funny to put my bra on one. There are 6 of them,
Oh,
so they
that's
always get into
hilarious.
some interesting shenanigans.
That's very funny. I would love that. My mum made a snow dog once before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was very good.
A snow dog?
So chuffed with herself. So there we go. We've got our snowflake on the inside, our beautiful little snowman, and our acetate card.
Oh, I love it so much. That collection, we can show you pictures of everything that you're going to get within it. It's a steal again today. I mean, choose one of the 2 collections today because both of them equally great value for money. Both very different. This one more sort of contemporary colours. You've got your 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, which is much more vintage and telling that story of 'Twas the Night. But which one do you want to go for? Maybe you want to go for both at the prices that you're getting today. £20.40 for that collection today, or $26.40 if you're shopping with us in the US. Those are your platinum prices right there. Right, demo of the show. Let's get the vote going on this. I'll start this side. Or do you want to start? I'll start with Sharon's. So card number 1 is Sharon's from Dawn Bibby Creations, using that beautiful Father Christmas die, some of that gorgeous cardstock as well, and some of that beautiful foliage too. Just seen, I've got the little angel mouse there. I don't know where he's come from. That's number 1. Number 2 is beautiful Betty. I think it's really a lovely classy card, is that, with the tree embellishment, or tree die I should say, that you had on yesterday's show. So that's 2. Debbie has got 3, 4, 5 and 6. So number 3, Debbie.
Number 3 is our Santa little tag. Number 4 was our monochrome card. Number 5 was our 'Twas the Night. And number 6 was our snowman card.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, because we've got to get 3 votes in. Let's give you a couple of minutes on that, and then we will get the vote for the demo. No, we've only got to do 2 votes, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, we'll give you 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll get the second vote in for the demo of the day. Now, this has been the star of the show, star of the day. It has been the hottest ticket in town, the white multi-purpose card. And you think, well, hang on a minute, I've seen the white multi-purpose card before. You have an A4, but not in A3. There's been so much chat about this over the course of the last few weeks and months, people asking for it, and that's the great thing about us here at Crafters Companion, is that, you know, what you ask, and wherever possible, if there's enough demand for it, we will do. And there's been certainly enough demand for our white multi-purpose card in such a big size, A3, 30 sheets, and like we were saying, the A4, which is, you know, super handy, it normally comes in a 60 pack, but of course your A3 size, 30 sheets, if you wanted to, you know, you could cut that down to 60 sheets of A4. This has been flying out of the door today. £10.39 or £11.96. I mean, Debbie, just... Well, we know that everybody wants this. We know that hundreds of people have bought this, multi-ordered this. Yeah. Why is there so much excitement for the A3 multi-purpose cardstock?
I think, you know what, you have to be a crafter so everyone out there knows that having A3 uncoated cardstock that can do everything, literally your stamping, your matte and layering, your construction, your embossing, everything you can think about, stamping onto, inking the edges, anything, all your heat techniques, even your watercolour. But I think for me, having the bigger size card, to be able to make any size boxes you want, and being able to create those different card sizes. When we think of a 6x6, a 7x7, an 8x8, you can do that with this cardstock just by folding it in half. An A4 size card that you can have just by scoring in half and folding it. It's absolutely brilliant. What I also love about it, and what crafters will love, is the fact that you're getting double the amount if you just want A4 sheet. Yeah. It's better to have it already bigger, then you can cut it down to whatever size you want. It's just amazing. Yeah, amazing.
I also, do you know what I love the idea that you just said? You know, sometimes if you go into a card shop and you do see those massive cards, this is the way to be able to do it. I think you just said it, didn't you? Like, literally take this, fold it in half, and you've got an A4 card, which will just look absolutely brilliant. Don't miss out on this. We've got deep stocks currently, but you know what? As people begin to find out about this, because obviously not everybody watching today, but as you guys chat about it, as you guys shop for it, it's going to disappear, and eventually this will be one of those items which will go out of stock, and you'll be gutted if you don't have it available. Buy more than you need. Great price today. Do not miss out on that. Let's see some other items that have been very popular on the show today. From our Christmas range, the Big Scene Creator cards. We've got this collection of 10. Well, it's actually 5 because you get your inner die and your outer die with those. So you've got your winter scene, you've got your Christmas bells, you've also got that gorgeous angel, the beautiful cosy fireside, and then you've also got within that collection as well the stunning nativity scene. So that again should be £85, $100, £20 is your platinum price today, or $23.20. We've got a demo of the show. And do you know what? I must just say, there have been some amazing demos today, both from Sharon and Debbie. Sharon doesn't have a winner today, and I've got to say, I think she's created some beautiful cards today, but it shows how great the demos have been today. But those were Sharon's 2 cards, worth just having another look at again, because I think those were phenomenal. Sadly, not a winner. However, the winner over your side is, and I can understand why, very different.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4.
Ah, the monochrome
Yeah,
one.
I can understand why that's 1.
Yeah, it's not something we often think about, is it, doing something all in the same colour? And actually it works, and try it in all different colours and you will love the way they come out. They are beautiful.
So, 3 minutes to vote on your demo of the day. All 4 Debbies created some absolute corkers today. So this is number 1, using those nesting frames, which we had the craft along on. That feels like it was yesterday, but that was the last show. The craft along frame, the nesting frames. Number 1, if you like that one. Number 2 is then the actual craft along project itself, that really, really clever card with that gorgeous picture inside. So that is 2. Or number 3 is the one you've just voted for with Debbie over the other side of the studio. Let's give you 3 minutes to get your vote in on that. 1, 2 or 3, and let's see some other goodies on the screen right now of items which you've loved. Didn't actually see these live in the studio, but you guys have been buying these at home. £50 or $60 worth here, and these are absolutely brilliant. All of the dies there allowing you to create that really cool effect. So it creates the sort of reveal. You've got the little pocket to pop in as well. So whether it's a message that you reveal, or maybe, as I said earlier on, these are perfect for those gift cards. So if you've got somebody who's difficult to buy for at Christmas time, you know, you don't normally buy them a present, you get them a gift card and it's flopping around in an envelope. This is a way to be able to pop it in your reveal, pop out that gift card, and they've got it there in either a stocking, a present, or a cracker. £12 today is phenomenal value for money. Platinum price, $14 if you are shopping with us in the US and you are platinum. Next up, do you know what? If you've never tried one of our creator card dies, this is the collection to go for. This is the big scene creator cards. This is £34, $40 worth of product. Look at the price. Whether you're platinum or not, that is a brilliant, brilliant saving, and a great way for you to try out some of our most popular dies that we have here at Crafters Companion. So without doubt tonight, get that deal if you've never tried our creator card dies, because you'll thank us later. That's a steal. £6.40 is your platinum price, $7.60. And then also an item which we did see a little bit earlier on, lovely demo that Debbie did with the Santa on the bag, is the Christmas front and back characters. These brilliant again. Value for money is amazing tonight. £48, $64 for £14.80 platinum, or $19.20. So you've got all of the stamps and dies to be able to create those really cute gift tags, bookmarks, or indeed if you just want to stamp the characters out. I think some of these would work quite nicely on things like your penny sliders and on your peekaboo dies. I think these would work really nicely on. But you get Santa, you get the snowman, the angel, you've got Craig Elf, you've got the nutcracker, you've got the penguin, you've got the fairy, and you've also got the gingerbread man included in there too. That wraps up all of the deals. We've got a result for the demo of the day. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, it's a difficult one. Yeah, the craft along. Yay.
Number 2.
Thank you very much.
Debbie, thank you so much for a lovely day. I hope you have a great weekend.
Yes, and you as well.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your cricket, and
Yes.
we will see each other on Monday. I will see you all on Monday, so it's going to be fun.
Look forward to it. Make sure you're with us tomorrow. Going to be another exciting day, kicking off with Play Your Crafts Right. Becky Swan is going to be here tomorrow alongside Lily. So that's a great day. Play Your Crafts Right first thing, of course. Then there's a masterclass, adult antics. All right. Sorry. Animal. Animal Antiques, and then Craft House is Totally Tiffany tomorrow as well. I thought we said adult antiques. Right, well, at least we've finished the show the way that we started. Massive thank you to all of the team today. Thank you to Debbie. Thank you to Jake, who's already been in today as well. Sharon's obviously been in. Thank you to Johnny. Thank you to George. Thank you to Grace and also Susie on the socials. I think that's everyone. It's been a fantastic day. Don't forget to check out all the deals on the website. Don't forget the penny deals that we've got there as well. Remember the 3 items that you've got the deals on: the scrap rack, the Ultimate Pro, and that paper library from the riddles. It's been phenomenal. Have a brilliant weekend. Brand new riddle coming your way tomorrow as well. And Debbie and I will both see you on Monday. But stay with us over the course of the weekend. Lots to come here at Crafters TV. Bye for now.